Yo, let's step right up to the circus of sin, where the jokes cut deep and the freaks all grin.
Who's that purple green fiend? It's Trippy the Clown Prince. He's gonna fuck your mind.
Yo,
Trippy's on stream, spitting drama like thunder. Rant so loud, whole chat starts to stutter. Batman toy stacked to the ceiling high. He's the Joker in charge, watch the bats fly by. He got chaos in his pocket, madness in his mind. Starts beef with the world and laughs as it all burns. Politics, rants, and the spotlight glare. You drop him in hell, he starts a podcast there. Ha 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 ha!
go Trippy, Trippy,
The Clown Prince reigns. Blood green paint, metal drums through the veins. That's like a maniac breaks all motherfucking chains. When the lights go dark, he gets his war face paid. Yo, this fool's got swagger like Pennywise. Lures fans in with that devilish smile. Krusty with a mic, Joker in the booth, spitting hot takes like a madman would. He talks smack smooth, politics on fire. He's a chaos clown, never retires. Clicks, views, screams, and the hate parade. But every damn hater's watching the mess he made.
diabetes kicks in, makes him sweat.
Drinks a Fago to make it go away.
Motherfucker tries to play that game.
Stump along, he has no feet.
Still I'll run you with this beat. Trippy, Trippy,
The Clown Prince reigns. Blood green paint, metal drums through the veins. That's like a maniac breaks all motherfucking chains. When the lights go dark, he gets his war face paid. He's the prince of fools, the boss of freaks, the laugh in the dark that your sanity seeks. Painted smile hides the crown he wears. Trippy the legend, none compares.
What can I say? That shit's right. I am Trippy the Legend. And I'm here. And you know what happened? I fell asleep. I'm going to glue those eyebrows back on. Give me a second here. Oy vey. That feels partially good. Am I all crooked? Look at me, stupid thing. Okay. Anyways. Maybe I should do that again. Why the hell is it doing that to me today? My head's straight, perfectly parallel, and it's over here like, hey, why are you putting your hair sideways, your head sideways? Look, I'm parallel, yo. So anyways, I was getting ready to set up the live stream. The last thing I remember was that it was 6:42 or something like that. And then I remember like going to the bathroom and coming back and sitting on the floor, and then now it's this time. I fell asleep on my floor. My damn YouTube thingy. Oh, thank God that was set. I thought I was sitting there talking about myself. I thought I was gonna have to be put back in the asylum. I mean, last time Batman put me in there. It's weird he came to visit. That's probably the weirdest part about that. I mean, damn. Yeah, that's a little bit too friendly, Batman. He was showing up. He'd come and visit too. It was weird. You know what's stranger? Oh no, they're right there. Okay. I was gonna say I got up and I got a pack of Black and Milds because I was like, I need to I don't know, smoke. So like I grabbed them. I put them on my fucking TV stand. That was funny. Either way, I'm here now. Sorry about the delay, folks. Sorry about the delay. I don't remember dreaming. Although I feel like I did dream something. Am I making any sense? Either way, what up, King Corey? I go over here. Sorry about the delay. I don't remember dreaming. Although, pause, damn it. I was trying not to play my live stream on my new, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to not play this live stream on this live stream. Hey, K-Show. I'm still setting that part up. But yeah, sorry guys. Like I jumped up out of floor. I jumped up out of floor and I hurried up and I went live. And now I'm kind of stiff and it's stupid. I need to stop falling asleep like that. I'm big and dumb, okay? And my 6-foot ass, my 6'1" ass will fall asleep on the floor sometimes. It's not like I passed out. It's like I laid down for a minute. I was trying to recharge my batteries before I streamed, and instead I kind of just turned off. Like my cell phone last night. It ran out of juice to the point where it literally just turned itself off, and I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. Luckily, everybody I was trying to reach was actually in the Discord with me at that time. Clown and daggers. That's right, Corey. I wasn't even sure I should go live. Matter of fact, I was pretty fucking sure that I just should stay offline. I was like, you know what? Nah. I feel like doing it. I want to see the boys and the ladies. I want to see the ladies and the gentlemen's. You know? Oh, there's my TV screen. Oh, man. My screen's there, but the chat seems to not be populated yet. Good. It's true. We forgot to click that. What? You think I was in live on it? No, I just totally forgot, actually. Bitty, 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 baby. Yeah. See? That shit was easy. And now you guys are on the TV with me. Haley Fang. Trying to hit my damn cigar. And it ain't lit. And I dropped my lighter. That's okay. I don't know why. I always do that shit. I drop my lighter and then later I'll be like, hey guys, where did I drop my lighter? It's right under my chair in the front. If anybody remembers that later on when I'm like, hey, I dropped my lighter, guys. Or hey, I lost it or something. Just be like, hey, Trippy, you're stupid. And then I'll figure it out probably. You can time me. You can time me. Hey, Crop Show. We got Crop Show and Lee Fang, and we got the Uncle Guns. And I know when I was awake, well, actually when I first woke right back up, Sean Whelan was still here. And Butterdick Jones as well. And thanks for trying to populate the chat, y'all four. I was so dead, man. Why is your mouth shaped like Johnny Test? Is it? I don't see it. I don't see it. This is just my mouth. I've tried to bleach these teeth before. They came out yellower. That's why my eyes and teeth match. Anyway, I don't know what to do now. But yeah, I was like in a bad way. So yesterday, we took Mom to her little appointment, and she had her first stress test done to put her basically, the stress test is they just put you under stress a little bit, and they watch how your heart and stuff reacts. And yeah, she passed it with good numbers and flying colors and all that good shit. Because she got her results today. And yeah, she's doing well as far as those aspects, you know. And that's awesome. So Mama Tripp's doing well. And that's just how it is. Oh, man. I guess I was supposed to do a bad job at taking care of her, right? Since I don't know. A bunch of crucible jackasses want to tell everybody how terrible you are if you try to make money off of Charlie Kirk's death, but then they want to turn around and try to make money off of Charlie Kirk's death while telling you if you do it, you're a bad person. Well, I know Andrew Wilson's been capitalizing off of the will be in a little while here anniversary of Charlie Kirk's death by bringing him up and trying to, I don't know, defend him against fucking Candace Owens. Candace fucking Owens, like that's a threat for somebody to, what is Candace Owens so like so well known and established as a journalist that anything she says is trusted? I'm pretty sure the fucking answer would be no. So why even worry about it? Again, it's because Danger can't handle any kind of wounds to his ego. And he's got to literally take himself to wherever it comes from and defend himself and fake laugh about it. I don't get it, man. I mean, I do get it because these are just the type of people that can't accept responsibility for their own actions. And it's so fucking boring. Oh man, Tim Curry died. Y'all. Yow. 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 Tim Curry passed away. Look. It says Tim Curry, 1946 to 20. Oh, you guys can't see that in the slightest. Hold on. I think I just need to switch it to this one. Did that do it? That done did it. That done did it. That done did it. See, 1946 to 2026, Tim Curry. That's 4,700 years. I'm gonna check Google, but Dolly Parton and Tim Curry. I knew Tim Curry was like very sick. And he's got had a lot of health concerns. There it is. August 25th. So he was yesterday as well. Him and Dolly Parton on the same day. Wow. You guys know he was almost the Joker in the Batman animated series in the 90s? I think there's like a recorded screen testing of him doing what he would have done for the Joker voice if he had been chosen for the animated series. Wow. This is gonna be that again, isn't it? It's like shit. It wasn't long ago, I feel like, and Tim I gotta get the names right in my head. Kevin Conroy from the animated series had passed. And there was like another actor that was like related to Batman in some fashion. They passed on. It's like, geez. Like we're losing the voice actor. Oops, that's my email. Let me not. That's just a blanket fucking screen share, isn't it? That wasn't even supposed to screen share what you guys saw. That's weird. Wow. Fucking retarded. Okay, now I've got, how many browsers do I have? Oh, geez. Oh yeah, you know what? We should check in on some of that fucking GTA news, y'all. I believe that to be in the damn title, Trippy. I have a Lord Frogmire video on the on the shit Rockstar leak, I guess you could call it, or Grand Theft Auto 6 leak. Hey, Straight Sith Mail. I had a video on it, but I wanted to find something a bit shorter because we don't need no fucking half an hour video, you know. Man, you know what? I'll tell you what. I accidentally took a nap, but I'll tell you this. I fucking needed it. I fucking needed it. Because when we went to the hospital over here, and Mom met this new doctor and they did the stress test and everything, that was a 2-hour and like 20-minute test. They had told her, you know, like give it or be prepared to spend at least 3 hours, right? So we get there, or actually we get up, and I'm like, it's like fucking 6 something in the morning, and I had fallen asleep probably at 6 something in the morning. So I got like an hour, or maybe like I think I fell asleep around 5 a.m. even though I laid down at like 1. Anyway, I was out of it all day yesterday. I do want that Harley Quinn. I think that's going to be sold out for the rest of our lives. Like that's one of those action figures. Leaf thing, thank you. But yeah, I was already really fucking tired, and then I checked my blood sugar and shit, and it was like 90 when I got up, and then it went low. This was after I had already eaten a sandwich because I knew it was relatively low already. So I ate a sandwich before we even fucking left. I didn't take any insulin because I was like, I never take my insulin this early, so I'll just bring it with me and I'll take it when I eat my second sandwich. Well, I was there for all that time. I ate my second sandwich. And I specifically didn't take as much insulin as I normally would. And I still ended up with a low after I walked back in the hospital because I didn't realize that the walk from the car into the section of the hospital that she was staying, I didn't realize that was going to be like a 3-block walk, and it knocked my blood sugar down by itself. Like it was like a 3-block, half a mile fucking walk, I swear, because the doctors did this on purpose. They had us go to the south entrance, or the north entrance, my fault, for something that was going to take place at the south end of the hospital. And they told Mom they did that on purpose because they wanted her to get exercise before having the stress test started. So yeah, by them telling us to park in the wrong spot at the hospital, it was pretty much part of the test. Anyways, I got a little pooped taking that walk back to the car after they came and got Mom out of the waiting room. Because I wasn't going to leave or nothing. I didn't know for sure if it was going to be a full 3 hours. But they had told us to be prepared to spend that much time. So anyway, I went out to the car. I finally found it. Felt like forever. It wasn't really that long of a walk. Felt like a long ass walk. And the weather was changing. You know, like it's always colder in the morning than it is in the afternoon. And shit, like I basically explored outside of the hospital just to pass time. And like I went for a little bit of a walk out there already. So I went to the car. I had a good part of a cigar, and I was like, I'm gonna put this out. I'm gonna take it with me, and then I'll go down this road here, and there might be a gas station or something. That's what I was thinking. And I'm like walking, and I'm like, why didn't I memorize what was down this road? And yeah, by the time I got to the road, I realized, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. The fucking supermarket that I'm thinking of is actually all the way down that road. You know, connecting over there to that other fucking road. So I decided not to go to the supermarket. And at that point, I had to walk all the way back. And that's probably why my sugar dropped that, like, third time. Like I said, I woke up, it was 90-something. When we got to the hospital, my sugar was like 70. And then we went and sat in the waiting room, and they got Mom and everything. And then she was back there for like a good hour before I had that third low. And yeah, so that yesterday was a doozy. I had, I think it was 4 low blood sugars, and it beat the shit out of me. Huh? Oh, King Corey, are you talking about me? Are you asking me where Father Trippy is? He's been passed on since like 1994, I think. 96? He's been passed on for a very long time, Corey. You guys would have liked him. You guys would have liked my dad. You'd have been like, we want him to be the one to do the live streams. That's what you would have been like. You would have been like, we want Trippy Dad. You would have been asking for podcasts with him and Mom just talking stuff about like pot. I'm serious too. You guys would be asking for like old weed stories. You'd get them. You'd get them. That's right. I wanted to adjust that Windows screen, that window share that I had up. I wanted to adjust it so that it's locked to a specific window. Is that good? Are we good on this? Whoa. It can't be. I was going to say it can't be that locked down, but yeah. Yep. Trippy. Hey, dude, quit being a fucking doofus and set this up right. This is what happens when you take a very accidental nap. There. That's the page it was supposed to be on. God. I can switch between these two, Tim Curry and the GTA video. Okay, that's good. That's what I wanted. I am Dr. Gupta. Anyways, I'm going to check in the history here, because I know I watched the video that I wanted to present. And right now, I'll just keep up the live chat. Yeah. I just go through my history and I'll find this shit. It was like a 3-minute video, I think. No, it's not that one, because that one just... It's only titled, Why Does GTA 6 Keep Leaking? I guess I'm just going to have to go with the...
GTA 6, probably the most highly...
Stop. I think we're going to have to do this the harder way, weirdly enough. And not harder way, just a lot longer of a way. I just...
anticipated game of all time, and soon to be the
Zero.
most GTA 6, probably the most highly anticipated game of all time, and soon to be the most leaked game of all time, thanks to some Indians or Germans maybe. With it being 13 years since the release of GTA 5, we're finally getting a look at some real gameplay, and people
are saying that. I don't want to accidentally play anything that'll get me in legal trouble. It's getting very strange, guys. You know, instead of doing that whole fucking rigmarole and watching somebody else tell you about it, I'll just use whatever imagery they used or whatever. I don't know. That's fine. That's Michael's White. That's from GTA 5. Anyways, they still haven't caught CyberLeak. The guy who got a hold of a copy of Grand Theft Auto 6 and is claiming that he will release it. And if they try to arrest him before he releases it, he'll release it. And if they don't cope to his commands, he'll release it. That's basically the fast version of the story. There's a hacker out there who claims to have a fully working copy of Grand Theft Auto 6. And this dude is making demands towards Rockstar, saying if they don't meet his demands, he's going to release their video game and kind of ruin their entire launch. And what I'm hoping is that this ends up well for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people attacking Rockstar and destroying one of the game companies that I've loved all my life. But it's not the same people that it was when I was a kid playing these games. It is not the same people creating these games, you know. Quite literally, actually, because the people who invented Grand Theft Auto were, well, they don't work for Rockstar any longer. Oh, the Crop Show says my blood type is a Johnny Test Sonic Jr. Does that mean your blood's really quick, but also has two sisters that like to experiment on it? Huh. So, yeah, this dude's claiming that if they arrest him, right, if they go around his design and they arrest him or anybody involved with him on this, more specifically, if they arrest him, he claims to have a dead man switch that will go off if he's not there to stop it. In other words, saying that if he gets arrested, his system will just automatically make the game available and free for all parties. Ain't that nuts? Tell me you ain't, tell me Rockstar's not bent over a barrel, Rockstar is definitely over some kind of barrel. And that's the thing about it, though. What should they do? What should they do? You're a giant multi-billion-dollar company. You've already had, or, well, you didn't have to, but you already arrested people for other things that were similar to this. The last guy that claimed that he was hacking and that he had a copy of Grand Theft Auto and was going to release it, that guy went to jail for a couple of years for it and now resides in a mental institute. And apparently, people say that he's always been kind of nuts, which is kind of funny because to me, it sounds more like a plea deal situation where he took going to a mental institute over probably spending a bunch of years in jail. Stray Sith Meal says, I'm still enjoying Grand Theft Auto 5, but I can only play it on story mode. Oh, dude. I get where you're coming from. Like, if you just rather not play GTA Online, like, I totally get that. There's hundreds of players. Well, shit, probably thousands of players that just don't play Grand Theft Auto 5 online. But they'll play the story mode, yeah. You can get a lot out of that story mode. And then just being goofy and shit, you know? It's a blast. It's Grand Theft Auto at its core, you know? Like, it's the game that we've all known and played most likely since GTA 3. Most people started actually, like, most current players picked it up when GTA 3 came out. Because, like, most video game players in general are in their 30s. You know, early 30s to, like, early 50s is basically the biggest market for video games right now. And most of them are retro. Retro. And I mean, like, I got old PS2 games and shit, you know. I got old PS2 games and all that good shit. And, you know, I am a huge AP Fletch, what up, homie? He says, I've been busy on the weekends. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. Been busy on the tweeters again. On the tweeters. Oh, I'm glad you got your account back. But yeah, this Cyber League thing, dude, this guy is going to go to some fucking, like, Supermax rape you in the rape fucking prison. This guy is going to get messed up. And Rockstar is going to stand there and laugh at him. Or he's going to win. I don't know yet. But I'd venture to say that he's most likely going to get caught up with, and he's probably going to be going to prison. Because he's broken several federal crimes doing this. Mm-hmm. Oh, God, I thought that was a video I was going to play, and it's that I Want to Be Ninja song. Well, anyways, have you guys seen the other thing that's pretty popular in the news right now? The fuck is this chick's name? Her name's Lindsay, the woman that strangled her 3 children to death, is receiving an awfully high amount of sympathy from internet women. It goes a little something like this. I'm sorry for this, but it goes a little something like this.
There's a disturbing trend happening right now online of women posting videos saying same Lindsay, referring to Lindsay Clancy, who murdered her 3 children. And they're posting these videos with their children saying same Lindsay. I want to be clear. This is not a postpartum depression story. This is not a postpartum depression case. For those of you who are mistaking your connection with Lindsay via postpartum depression, that's not what this case is. And let me be upfront. I think Lindsay Clancy is going to be found not guilty. This is a medically misdiagnosed medical malpractice case. If you relate to Lindsay Clancy via postpartum depression, and you're saying same Lindsay while posting your children, you have a problem.
Yes. You tell him, guy down at the bottom of the screen whose name I'm not aware of. You tell him. Go to a damn psychiatrist.
And I fear for your children. Lindsay was misdiagnosed, 32 medications in the final 3 months leading up to the deaths of her children. 6 of those in the final days, psychotic medications. That's what this case is. It's not a postpartum case. It's not a depression case. It's a misdiagnosis case. And those are huge, very different things. And none of you should be able to relate to this case unless you're on multiple dozens of medications. That's the issue here. And that's the problem we have right now with this case. And with women who are connecting, claiming they understand Lindsay. No, you don't. Now, postpartum, yes, I understand.
Damn, this dude's, he's got some emotion behind this. I like this.
Lack of help at home from spouses, I understand. I empathize with you. But this is not that. This is whether she was misdiagnosed by medical professionals that drove her to doing these horrific acts, not what you claim you're connecting with.
Huh. Well, that was kind of a downer to start on. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Crop Show, what you got to say about it, sir? I will listen by putting this up on the screen. What have you got to say? Go ahead, man. Now, I'm not like trying to put you on the spot, Crop Show. I'm just saying, like, you're probably right. You're probably very correct. I saw you said, no, it's not. Hey, man, to me, it doesn't even, I don't give a fuck if it's malpractice or not. Some bitch killed her kids. You don't empathize with somebody who killed her kids. Well, I mean, if you do, well, we need to put you on some kind of watch list. You know. Now as a kid, you know, I know. And sometimes you irritate your parents so much, they might say it out loud. They might be like, man, sometimes I just want to kill you. But they're not going to do it. You know? My parents didn't kill me. My parents didn't kill you. Your parents didn't kill me. Nonetheless, I'm a little surprised. I mean, hell, could you imagine if we all grew up like in the 50s? Not a damn one of us wouldn't have had our asses whooped by the neighborhood. I ain't joking. All of us, me and all you guys in the live chat, we would have been getting our asses whooped by the neighborhood on a daily basis. Crop Show says the way he's talking is a strange pattern. It's hard. It's still wrong. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. You don't have to send me like a perfectly explained message. I get you.
There's a disturbing...
Oh, shit. I accidentally hit play on it again. But we will go to our next flick. We got a new... I said flick like it's a fucking movie. Little confused on why that screen changed on me, but okay. Let's get our... a couple of these videos are probably going to be about the Lindsay thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you!
What up, Nova Star?
Thank you! Thank you!
Why is Nova not blue? Hey, Nova, I'm going to make you blue. I had a terrible time today. I fell asleep on the floor right before the stream. Anyways, we're watching stuff on that Lindsay woman who choked her children to death and her massive amounts of female followers, who I'm pretty sure are all doing this for online clout. Well, that was okay. Let's watch that one again. It was 11 seconds. I don't know who they're thanking for what.
Thank you! Thank you!
Is there such thing as is there a spray, like a feminism spray, like something that comes in like a Raid can that we can all maybe buy one can of for just such emergency? It's like I'm imagining like a bat feminism spray. All right. Or like a Raid for feminists, like I had said at first. Do we have that? I'm pretty sure we can make it. It's probably just going to be a bottle of it's probably just gonna be like a Windex bottle cleaned out and full of water. Because I feel like these women would probably react like a cat. Excuse me. I'm hiccuping over here. I feel like they might react like cats. I don't have proof of that, but I do have a 21-second version of what appears to be the same video. No, but it is the same group of women.
Show a high for Lindsay. It's a mental health.
Hey, out on a limb.
I don't know if you'll ever have this many women in one place at one time who may understand all of us on the level that others don't. So.
This is only 21 seconds. Not entirely sure. Yeah, that's 100% gotta be the same. Well, definitely the same protest, but I think it's actually the same group of people from the protest. I'm trying to make sure that if I do have any more Lindsay videos, that we just kind of knock them off the shelf here. Hey, Novastar. Novastar. I know you're in the chat. Watch this.
That nigga said he want to battle you. He said he want to battle. He said he want to battle you. Who want to battle you? Show him what you could do. Be my nasty dancer. Show me what you could do, daddy. First and foremost, the X marks the spot.
He said, first and foremost, the X marks the spot. I'm only playing this for Novastar because I don't think she saw this yet.
Oh yeah, big pump. Yeah, that's going to her chest. Fuck is they talking about? Baby, you look like...
And I would think it would be really funny to me if Novastar started typing things in the chat, expressing her level of disturbed for us. That'd be really funny. And I would thank her for it. Thank you, Novastar.
Alien versus Predator right now.
With a K.
That's the name of their TikTok channel. It's with a K, y'all. If you want to look up with a K, he's a paraplegic male dancer, I believe. And he'll be your private dancer for money. Do anything you want him to do. I mean, except walk. Is that dark? I think that last part of that joke could have gotten me canceled if anybody felt that it was necessary to try to cancel someone like me. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. According to this, I am better than them at thing, especially being a trippy. Well, I think I actually played all the Lindsay videos. For some reason, I was under the impression there was more, which kind of makes me think that I might have just saved some shit in the wrong folder. But that's okay. That's okay. This show's never been perfect, at least not yet. Not one time yet so far. Let's try this video.
Have y'all ever seen a video and then just said, yep, that pretty much sums it up?
Give women the vote and the whole country will be damned.
Nonsense! You just want to keep us down.
Well, how about two of you get into my machine and tell me what you see?
End the patriarchy! End the patriarchy! Let's go, Lindsay!
Speeding up a kid.
My farts are now 50% off. Get them now, losers.
Okay, we've seen enough. And?
Get back to the kitchen, bitch!
You know what? It's just AI, man. But you're right. They were lifting some of Family Guy's art style, as well as a little Rick and Morty. Like, I know, it's a little weird, but yeah, there's some Rick and Morty in there. It is definitely like an Family Guy, modern adult cartoon mixture of art styles. That guy looks like the dude from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, but like not worried about food. And it's like Howard Taft or something, James Howard Taft or some shit. I don't know. Fucking. Anyways, somebody thought that was somebody thought that was funny enough for me to download and put on my show, and it was me. And I thought it was longer, but you know what? That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I used this one, right? Yep. Okay, good. Glad it told me how long the video was there. But yeah, shit. Wow. Hey, you guys ever want to be really clean? You want to clean your dishes? And like you're walking around Walmart and then you see this advertisement and you're like, that's what I need. I need to buy that.
Meet Scrub Nigga. He's the perfect YN for all of your scrubbing needs. Trying to get that stubborn stain off your plate? Scrub Nigga. Old dry food on your spoon? No way. Scrub Nigga. Meet Scrub Nigga. He's the perfect YN for all of your scrubbing needs.
I don't know why it restarted.
Trying to get that stubborn stain off your plate? Scrub Nigga. Old dry food on your spoon? No way. Scrub Nigga.
Scrub Nigga. Oh man. That was pretty good. I have to keep that ad. I should give that one to AP. Probably OG. AP and OG and another me, you know. Oh, man. I'm grabbing a couple of external links as I'm going, okay? I'm grabbing some extra shit. Well, I'll put it like this. I'm attempting to. It's likely that some things aren't going to download because sometimes that just works like that way on the internet. But yeah, I'm grabbing a couple of extra ones because apparently I thought I had more than I did. Oops. But yeah, I'm grabbing some, and this time I am definitely not watching them. You can't hear shit because I'm not watching nothing. Nova, God, I almost want to put the dude that was dancing back up because she's there again. The star's there again, and like I played that whole video and she didn't respond, and I know she's gonna have a violent reaction to this. Watch this, Star.
That nigga said he want to battle you. He said he want to battle. He said he want to battle you. Who want to battle you? Show him what you could do. Be my nasty dancer. Show me what you could do, daddy. First and foremost, the
X marks the spot.
Oh yeah, big pumps. Yeah, that's going to her chest. Fuck is they talking about? Baby, you look like Alien vs Predator right now.
He's going into overdrive.
With a K.
With a K he was going into swervo mode, you guys. He was going into swervo mode. Which kind of means he might explode a testicle. But you know, when it happens, it happens. Okay, I won't play it a bunch of times. If Star didn't see it that time, then I will just glue it in her DMs and she'll never not be able to see it. I don't know. Well, you know what? We'll create a Discord where all of us post that video, and then we'll invite her to it and hope she joins it and then sees the video and then yells at all of us and kind of has a gross, funny story to tell about what she did, what she reacted to it or something. I don't know. She's entertaining. This one's Jamie Foxx. I got other ones. Hold up. I'll throw something up on screen for us. Let's see. Well, we got this one.
I made up my mind and I'm praying that it's not too late to say I wanna be white again. I wanna be white again. I wanna stop committing crimes and be on time again. I wanna say I love my prayers and eat my vitamins. Cause keeping up with blacks is getting tiring. And I'm tired of being a rapper, tired of being a wigger, tired of my daddy saying I'm acting like a nincompoop.
Mm-hmm. You gotta love that one. That one's just that one stays for a while, okay? Like sometimes I get rid of videos after a bit, and then I'm mad at myself because I'm like, I should have kept that. That shit was funny. And I lose stuff all the time, you know. I had a couple of good length videos though coming up. Like, I haven't watched most of them, but you know, they're there. Let's see what this lady's doing. I have no idea what's going on here.
I used to eat at Chick-fil-A so often it was disgusting. But y'all, this is why
it's stringy
I never
chicken
go
mush.
anymore.
Shut up.
Because the chicken
Delicious, I bet.
is like rubber. It's disgusting.
It's supposed to do
Literally.
that. What the fuck? It's cheap rot gut fast food. The fuck are you bitching about?
Chick-fil-A, I am
What up,
begging
FTW? No.
you to get your act together.
I grabbed your link already. I just did.
That pulling apart the chicken in the stringy texture, that's known as spaghetti chicken, and that's because the chickens grow so fast it gets that kind of weird texture. But there's also another thing going on with Chick-fil-A chicken.
Yeah, it's stretchy fucking fast food chicken. What the fuck, man? Like, yeah, there's a bunch of bullshit added to it. We already know this. I don't know why everybody acts so surprised that, like, oh, also Chick-fil-A? Yes, also Chick-fil-A. You know? Yes, every fucking thing, man. And yes, okay, the burger shop down the street that you go into and you grab like a mom and pop burger. You know what that is? It's still fucking fast food. It's food that's prepared quickly. It's literally still fast food. I'm just telling you. And it follows the same shit. You go to any fucking restaurant, almost any restaurant, and if you were to look at the ingredients, yeah, like their beef's going to have stuff in it that yours doesn't. Also, ours has shit at the restaurants has 2 times as much of in it. Whatever. I'm just like, I'm kind of tired of people acting like it's surprising that fast food places cheap out on shit and basically sell you poison.
Chicken breast. It's injected with a solution that is water and a bunch of preservatives and additives. Up to 16% of the chicken can be the solution, and this also contributes to that texture.
I have
so
not.
I'm gonna go ahead and play this.
I have not seen that out on a limb. You know what's funny though? This video he's about to play, I have played this video. And this lady's chicken sandwich starts like squirting water.
You can see what I'm talking about.
When she squeezes it, it's like a squirt gun.
We got Chick-fil-A for his birthday. Got a sweet tea.
It bothers me a lot that that kid was taken to Chick-fil-A for his birthday. It bothers me, and I don't know why, but it does.
It's in a bag. They've never done that before. Got chicken sandwich. Another chicken sandwich. I got the little one.
Yeah, FTW, no, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I took a fry out of yours, so there's your fry back. It was a long car ride. Which one do you want?
Yeah, he's like, screw pickles. All right.
Why is it so wet? Ew. Why did my chicken sandwich just go to the bathroom on me? Why is the chicken sandwich leaking? Yours?
Hey, Bang.
Now I'm freaked out. Why is it pink? Is that the sauce? No.
That's the water solution. And here's everything that's in that water solution. Keep in mind these natural flavorings are oftentimes just chemicals that are self-approved by Big Food. So this right here just shows that our food...
They're self-approved by Big Food, man. We're just going to put big in front of everything, and then people will think it's a bad thing, man. I'm also sick of that, if you can't tell.
is a science experiment, and this is what you're getting when you go and order a chicken sandwich.
It's a science experiment now. They don't care about us that much, bud. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I guess he thinks that big corporations consider humans to be people. Or something. Or maybe he thinks big corporations consider themselves people. Fuck, I don't know. That was very much the wettest chicken sandwich I've ever seen. And I kind of want to sue Chick-fil-A myself for making me watch that. I bet Neil can do better.
All right, come on, you ready? What? You gonna take the book off your head? For what? We're going down the street. I know. But you wanna go up with my
snatch that shit off your head, Day Day.
I know what my hair looks like here. I know what my hair looks like under here.
I know, but you want to look presentable when you're going out, J-Man.
But we're also just going down the street. It's literally a minute down the road.
I know, but you don't want to look presentable. But look, why can't you go outside? I go out the bathroom, your dad gonna say something to you. He gonna say something.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just a button. It's like wearing a hat.
No, it's not like wearing a hat, Jay. Okay, let's go. You'll see clothes. TJ, I'll be back. I gotta go to the Dollar General real quick.
You went what?
I thought we were going to run to Dollar General. I got your wallet. Me and Jelly.
What you going? You going out like that?
Like what? She just said something.
You ain't tell you.
I told her to take it off of her head. I said we finna go to go out.
Oh no, ma'am. You ain't fixing to walk out of here looking like that.
Like I just told her, it's like wearing a hat.
No, ma'am. You can either pull it off and go, or you can stay here. You are not riding out, and you should have told her that.
I told her.
But see, you shouldn't have took her answer over yours.
No, I told her.
She could stay here. It's simple as that. You're not going
down the street.
Listen,
nobody to impress.
Presenting yourself in a presentable way counts a lot. You cannot be going out with a freaking bonnet on your head, baby. Come on now. You're a young lady. Present yourself as a young lady, not just as anything. You got beautiful hair. You got your hair done. Why in the world? Come on, man. Y'all stress anybody out. Y'all shouldn't nobody have to tell you this. Shouldn't nobody have to tell you that. Did anybody have to tell you to get your hair done? So why is you sitting up here doing this? Do not, and then you wonder why people look at you any kind of way. Why are you young black women? I'm just being honest. It is not no style. Show who you are, man. I mean, be proud of it. Janelle, you shouldn't have had to sit there and go back and forth with her. I shouldn't even have to say a word. Whatever you said should have been. Simple as that. Take the bonnet off. Take the bonnet off. And you see that? You got your hair. Take the bonnet and take it off the table. It don't go on no freaking table.
Like a pair of shoes. You don't put that shit on the table.
In public like that with no bonnet on. That makes absolutely no sense, man. I mean, y'all pretty anyway, so why are you doing yourself like that? A disjustice. Man, come on, Janae. You, man, God, dog, man.
I hate to be the white guy in the room, but there's 3 seconds left. I hate to be the white guy in the room, but there was 3 seconds left. Anyways, look, there's a whole thing happening in like the black community right now where they're talking about like they should respect themselves and shit. And like a lot of folk are very beyond. Why do I keep hiccuping? I don't know, but they're very beyond putting up with the shit anymore. You know, like they don't want to see their kin, you know, walking around at Walmart in fucking pajama bottoms with a bonnet on their head. Nobody wants to see that shit. To me, I'll tell you this much, it's like wearing a hat. I don't really give 2 fucks, although I think it looks like trash, you know. I don't really care if you want to walk around looking like trash. Like, go ahead. I needed a sip of some. Yeah, like to me, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, Nil, that is a good video. Thank you very much for that one. I enjoyed it. And Corey said, well, she is black. And then he deleted it. But I'm saying it was King Corey Flocksher. It was all his fault that he stated facts in my chat. Fax machine, Corey Flocksher. You didn't have to remove that one, bud. That's just, I'm just playing with you anyways. But you didn't have to take nothing down. You're cool, man. Boop, 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 boop. We got another one. Damn, I feel like I'm missing a half an hour. What the hell, YouTube? That was a slow load. We got another one from Nil, and he didn't even pay me to play this. But check it out.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Eating my food.
Coming to dinner like that.
With your pants down like that? You need to point.
Like that, motherfucker. Just pull them up to your hips. Jesus Christ.
Your pants up. It's a trend. Dude, you don't walk through this house.
I guess technically has been trendy since like 1996 or 1992. 1990 has been a trend since Gangsta Brat was a thing. I know that much. It ain't no trend no more. It's come back around to, I don't know. I think people just, whatever. It's the hood shit, man. It's terrible.
I was like that. What the crap wrong with you? You pull your
Pull your pants up.
You act like you pull your pants up. If I pull them up, you keep them up. Your pants do not sit up and be like that. It's just a trend. I don't give a flying rat's ass what it is, Keon. You don't be walking around here with your pants sagging. That's how we wear our pants. I don't give a fly. That ain't, look, that's not how you wear your pants. You understand me? You don't wear your pants like that.
Spank them in public.
You ain't in prison. You ain't been in nobody's prison. You don't wear your pants like that. You understand me? You got everybody. You got your sisters in here. You got your stepmom them in here. You got your sisters in here. You pull them pants up.
Pull them up. Leave them up.
I have to tell you again here.
He's trying not to crack.
You don't walk around me with no pants like that. Nobody want to see your butt.
Don't crack. Don't crack.
Nobody else do.
Butt crack.
You have some respect for yourself. Nobody want to see your nasty drawers.
Or to crack your ass.
Disrespectful, man.
The socks are dirty.
Get your shit together, man, and stop that. You don't do that.
Yeah, or else we're going to start calling you little doo-doo, and we'll let you live in the hood. They ain't in the hood no more. That's how they got out the hood, isn't it? They got out of the hood by doing those videos, didn't they? They went to Rancho Chocamungus. Why is that all I can think of right now? Specifically next Friday. Like when I was like, I said, snatch that shit off your head, Day-Day. You know why? That's all I can think about. I just watched them all three. Actually, I didn't watch the third one all the way through because it's the one I've seen the most recently. But Friday series. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with y'all, but like I saw the first Friday movie when it was new. I didn't see it in theaters or nothing weird, but like I saw it when it was new. I saw it next Friday when it was new because I'm not really entirely sure. Hi, Blue Collar Canuck. I'm not entirely sure, but the Friday franchise is fucking funny. I was watching Next Friday 2 the other day, and I hadn't seen that movie in a while, right? But I have in the past watched that movie a lot of times. And I was watching it the other day, and I was actually getting actual laughter. You know, I was actually laughing at the movie. Like to the point where I actually had like a laughing fit for a minute, and I couldn't stop myself, which was even funnier. Yeah. Kind of random, too. But yeah, I got like stuck in a laughing fit. And I was thoroughly enjoying. I was thoroughly enjoying Next Friday. I did it a couple times with the first one, too, because I was watching them in order. They were on my smart TV. I don't know what channel. I have like -1 idea of what channel it was on. Anyways, let's watch this.
I'm trying to figure out how poor do I have to be? How poor do I have to be? Bro, I just applied for food stamps.
You applied for a food stamps?
They approved me for $24.
First off, I think she might have done it wrong because she's trying to get food stamps, but she must have went and asked for food stamp. And they were like, oh, she's stupid. Let's just give her $24.
How poor do I have to be? Like, what is it? What is it? What am I doing wrong? What are y'all lying about? Because at this point, tell me. DM me. Tell me what I lie about.
Well, if being from the ghetto and actually having gone down to the Department of Human Services around here multiple times, I can tell you that a lot of ladies who have a similar facial shape and color to yours tend to go down to the DHS and wear all of their jewelry and their fake eyelashes and their lipstick, and they ride in a BMW up to the DHS. And then they, sell a couple of bags of weed on the way to the DHS. And then they sit down at the fucking desk of the DHS worker looking like you do right now with your fucking nose piercings and your long fingernails and your greasy lips and your extended eyelashes and your wig. And then they look at the worker who has to sit there all day, every day, with a bunch of people coming in with a bunch of fucking jewelry on and fake wigs and hair and eyelashes and who knows what else. And the people sit there and they wear all that shit, including gold and diamond jewelry. And they tell the worker at the DHS that they can't afford anything because they can't work. And it happens over and over and over and over and over and over again until the people who legitimately need food assistance to help them make it through each month, it continues until they can't even get it. And then you add on top of that there's illegal people that do not belong in the United States that are also getting those same benefits, and they're taking them away from United States-born families. And you start to see why they'll give your fucking ghetto ass $24 a month. Tax money can only go so far, especially when most of the people in the state don't fucking pay no taxes.
What do I have to lie about?
So this woman wants the American taxpayer to pay for her food. Well, let's just take a look at her page and see what kind of life she's living.
Uh-oh.
Here she is. It looks like she has a pretty nice place here. She's getting her nails done quite a bit. If we look here, it looks like she's on vacation. So Isn't that nice? What is the penalty for lying on your application? Because that's what she's looking to do. It looks like if you get...
Well, I know the penalty for lying on your application does not usually get you $24 a month.
You can get 12 months disqualification from SNAP, and there's even criminal penalties depending on how much you steal. Under 100 is a misdemeanor, but 5,000 or more, you can get up to 20 years in prison.
Wow. Do they ever fucking arrest anybody for it? No. Well, they haven't yet really made it a big deal yet about arresting folks that do that. But if I can walk to my DHS, during the day when they're open, and I can point you out 7 people who are defrauding the government within 5 seconds of looking at the parking lot, something's wrong. And I'll do it too. Like I'll walk into the fucking parking lot. If they were going to pay me for it, I'd do it. I walk into the parking lot. I'd be like, oops, wrong hand. Okay, did it again. I'd be like, that is such and such vehicle and it's worth this much. And that person over there saying that they're homeless wouldn't be able to afford a fucking Cadillac Escalade. It's pretty simple. The guy walking in to the DHS after just having stepped out of a 2026 Corvette, and the dude's wearing a fucking mink. He doesn't fucking need the money assistance monthly, okay? The guy that's fucking selling like all the crack in the neighborhood, he doesn't need like $1,000 a month for food assistance. But they want it though. So there you go. And in the hood, both credit cards and things like food stamps are considered free money to the right or the wrong mentality, whichever if it's right or wrong to you, whichever mentality it is. Yeah. I don't know. I want to laugh at something. Is this laughable? Let's see. Is Jamaica? Here's something. Can I flare gun their boat? Would I be allowed to flare gun their boat? Would you guys get terribly mad at me if I flare gun their boat? I want to flare gun their boat because they're being loud and obnoxious. And they're like chasing people with the obnoxiousness. Well, FTW Nielsen, meh, I'm still above ground. So he's doing good. Somebody asked him how his day's going. it kind of works to here too, P. Fletch, because like as long as you were on top of that rock, you wouldn't really have to deal with hearing these people be loud and fucking play pounding music and try to fucking torque on a boat with fucking maybe 6.5 feet of head clearance for standing, and they're over here like jumping up and down. Yeah, those people, the ones that are gonna like eventually hit their heads on something, those are the ones who are gonna try to sue that boat or the company who owns it for allowing them to be stupid. The shit show keeps going, but yeah, this video is titled, "Why Are People Like This?" This is also one of those chicks who thinks that it's cute to pretend that you're about to murder your kids. She's a pro Lindsay. Well, that worked out like a straw. Anybody who need a date? Anybody who want to take her out? She's gonna, I have no idea what she's gonna do. A piece of ice, guys. Does it feel good? Are you done yet? What? Oh, the aftermath, guys. It's small pieces of ice. Oh, the struggle's real, guys. I bet one of her kids, like, might not want to vote for Hillary Clinton or something. That's probably what set her off. That was either one of those pro Lindsay videos, or that was like an anti-Trump video. I think it was actually anti-Trump. Let's actually dip back into that and see if we can get some extra flavor. No, it just says some days as a mom, my patience is hard to control. Instead of having a screaming match with my toddler, oh, so it is the kids thing. She's gonna be the next Lindsay, isn't she? Screaming doesn't make you any more intimidating. After a minute, it's just like funny. Like this girl, screaming does not help. I bet she'll complain later about how her throat hurts. Because the small child did thing that irritated her. I mean, I think you're right, Crop Show. That chick does look a lot like He-Man. She might actually have more upper body strength than the actor. What up, Jordash? We were watching stuff, man. Like, we should watch stuff with us. And then we will all have stuff to watch. And we'll do it together. Sexually. But while we're doing that, we'll watch some YouTube videos and stuff that I found. I don't know why I said YouTube. Usually my videos come from Twitter. Like that one with the clips of that movie that I'd like to be made. This one. I just really want that to be its own movie. I don't know. I just want clips of Michael Myers kicking people to be a feature-length film. Is that too hard to ask for? You know, is that too much to ask for? He doesn't actually have to meet Freddy or, you know, whatever, but I just want to see Michael Myers just kicking Jason when Jason's trying to make kills. Something like that. I know for certain that within the lore of these fictional characters that, like, there's no fucking way if Michael and Jason fought, there's no fucking way that Michael would ever win, you know? It's fucking Jason Voorhees, and he's got powers. Like, this dude dies on a regular basis and is resurrected by magic and shit on a regular basis. It's possible he's a fucking deadite, and you're just gonna be like, yeah, let's put him up against this dude that's kind of nuts, doesn't really respond to pain. Okay, if I'm being even more of a nerd about it, I know, okay, I know the original movie runs ended up really weird for Michael Myers too, and that he was pretty much doing superhuman feats of strength, like by the fourth movie. Well, technically, I guess you could say the third movie, but yeah, like his third appearance, he's already expressing superhuman abilities and like kills and stuff, you know, whatever. But he was supposed to be more grounded. You'd literally, if you were going to do a fight between Jason and Michael Myers, you would have to take Voorhees from like whenever Voorhees took over, I guess the third movie. Like you'd have to take first appearance Jason and first appearance adult Michael Myers, and then put them together, but and make them fight. But I still don't really. I really don't feel like Michael Myers is walking away from the fight, you know? Oh, well, I got more shit to show you. Like, whatever this is.
So many people get stuck at the lower level conspiracies and they think that the Freemasons or the CIA run the world, right? And this is they're just puppets, guys. Who really runs the world is the fallen angels. They have been here since they fell. And there's evidence everywhere, right? If you actually look for the truth, you'll find it, right? And one person that really...
I don't know where she's going to go with this. I'm so sick of people referring to shit as fallen angels. The fuck is a fallen angel? Are you going to tell me that these people were written about in the Bible and were all expelled from heaven like Lucifer himself were? You going to tell me it was all so true and real and 100%, and that there's just a story in there that needs to be added? They never told us, and that's that angels fell from heaven to earth and landed here with permanent fucking life for some reason.
Has opened my eyes.
Let's see where she's going to go with this.
As to even more understanding on how they rule the world is the fittest flat earther, right? I've seen his stuff, and, you know, truly after seeing it.
She just mentioned that guy we fucking hate, the fittest flat earther, so. Oh my God, I hope he's really not out there just brainwashing stupid people, is what I would normally say. But we're witnessing it in real time.
You cannot unsee it, guys. The fallen angels are truly shapeshifters, and they're different actors in Hollywood, right? That's why they're the stars, right? And they're the ones that rule the world. They're the ones that get all the worship, right? All the fluoridated people who worship celebrities, you're worshiping demons, you're worshiping fallen angels, and that's what they want, right? And so they've been living here ever since they fell, and they write the music, they make the movies, and it's truly, guys, once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Like when I watch movies now, it's so obvious, like the symbology, the metaphors they use, the talk about fallen angels in their songs. You know, you can hear when it's a fallen angel that has written the song.
What?
Right? And the reason I'm mentioning this...
Does she think AI is fallen angels? I kind of hope so. Look at that face I paused her on. Yes. Tell me you could wake up next to that every day and not go, oh, fuck. Well, one more dick and crazy. Right? What's up, Joe Cool? Matter of fact, you know, before this girl even gets too deep into her little talk to us, I must hit her with a pie. Oh my God, the whole thing is off fucking model. I need to fix that. Oh well. I needed to go here to do it. It'll make a lot more sense when I hit the button a second time. But now I'm going to get pied. Uh-oh. And Dexter's floating in front of everything. Dexter is pie free. That's okay, whatever. I had to hit both of us with the pie for right now. I think you get what I'm trying to do. But anyways, let's get back to the shit.
It's just so you can think, like if you don't know already, nothing is by accident. Everything is intentional. Everything they do is intentional, right? And so for the people that think that the Freemasons and the CIA, they're all, and the Jews, right? They're all puppets, right? But obviously there's hierarchy.
Right, now they're all puppets because the people who fell out of the fucking heaven fell down to earth and wanted to be famous. So the fallen angels, spiritual god creatures from heaven, still wanted to be like fucking worshipped. So they stayed on earth to be in movies and make songs because they need to be popular for some reason. Whatever.
But they're all puppets to the fallen angels. And the point of the fallen angels is to bring the rest of humanity down with them because they can't be saved. They're literally eternally damned, and they cannot leave until Christ comes. They cannot die until Christ comes. So they're recreating themselves being all these different actors, right? And stars. Without Christ, you will forever be in bondage to the fallen angels. You cannot leave their system that they've built from the beginning unless you accept Christ Jesus. There is no other way because it's not a religion. It's a spiritual, supernatural gospel. You get spiritually redeemed to be able to leave their system. The reason I'm just mentioning this is just so people realize, like, guys, the world you live in is not what you think. Everything is intentional. If you're still living in La La Land, and you think everything is an accident, right? And all the Hollywood is all
everything is an accident.
You're working, they're eating all the babies.
This is the problem. This is the problem. All right. People like her will tell you out loud, maybe not even think it, but will tell you that everybody else is a puppet because I know these things. I know things no one else knows. Look, okay, I'm going to try to say this correctly. I'm going to tell you right to your face with my background music. When people believe in something that they think is giving them some kind of special knowledge, they'll jump through hell and high water to make you believe it. But they'll also feel special because they think that they have extra knowledge that normal humans don't. This is what brings certain people to the side of believing in conspiracy theories. The fact that they want to feel like they know something that nobody else does. And that's, I'm serious. This is the psychological part of a lot of folks' issue with believing every conspiracy theory. It's because they desperately want to know something that no one else does. I wanted to know something no one else did when I was in my fucking teens, when I was in my teenage years. So I started digging into archaeology first. Is that wrong of me? I don't think so. I started digging into like archaeology in like my late teens and like really getting into it and enjoying the cool stuff, man. Like the cool factor, because there's a definite cool factor when it comes to shit like archaeology because, well, hell, everything like that was attempted to be made cool at some point, and they created mummies, There's the idea of living mummies or undead mummies, which is probably what zombies are probably just that. But, anyways. This is how it worked. I started looking at actual archaeology shit, and before I knew it, I was into the ancient alien theories. I always thought that was a cool idea anyway. Like, I'm a big fan of the movie Prometheus. I like that shit. There's only like 2 or 3 other people that I personally know that told me that they like Prometheus. Everybody that I know that's an Aliens fan, at least of the movies. I don't know if these people read the comics or not, but I didn't even know there were any, so that's cool. Yeah. Something about comic books. No, aliens movies or something. What the fuck was I saying? I like this weed. Anyway, I like it when I just get the last thought deleted out of my head mid-sentence. That's totally fine with me. it wasn't anything important. But yeah, people like her, they want to know something that you don't know, and it makes them feel special when they believe that that's what's happening. Like when they think they know something you don't know, it makes them feel special. Yep, that happened. And yeah, it's a real thing.
And sacrifices and everything, that's the fallen angels. They're doing all of that. They're the ones that taught technology to us and civilization. People that think aliens run this world, it's garbage. It's really garbage, guys. It's all...
Okay, well, let me follow the line of logic here. So you think that there's fallen angels that live on Earth, that certain humans are actually aware of being fallen angels? And that those certain humans usually work in the entertainment industry for some fucking reason? And that the aliens, like, give them music? And maybe, I don't know, possibly they were writing movies or something. Maybe they left and that's why everything went to shit. But, like, what? She thinks they're writing movies and starring in them and shit? And that like, they thrive for power, and there's, like, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fallen angels. And she said she watches Fittest Flat Earthers, so she believes that some of those current actors are actually actors from, like, 70 years ago. These people don't seem to even realize that, like, movies have not been on Earth that long. What were they doing in the meantime? Like, what were the fallen angels doing while they were waiting for movies and music to come out? Anybody following my questions here? You know, like, the fuck was going on between the end of the Bible or whatever? Or whatever portion of the Bible where there's fallen angels. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's been going on since y'all got kicked out of heaven that, like, you're still here, yet you haven't accomplished what you're hoping for? Like, at this point, you've been trying for, I'm just going to say about 2,000 years or so, right? Because that's how old the Bible would be, or it should be, or could be. Hey, Creed. So, like, in the 2,000 year span from the end of the Bible up to, like, modern times, what the fuck were these angels doing, huh? They weren't taking over the entire planet, I guess, huh? Or you think that they did take over the entire planet with the intent to trick us into thinking they didn't take over the entire planet. Instead, they just put everything out there as, like, a politician or an actor or whatever. Those are all puppets to keep the regular humans in check. Why? Fucking why? If they were if they were fallen angels and they had, like, this unlimited lifespan, they could just kill us all and take that fucking over. Like, what would be the ultimate plan to get back at God? Just kill his creation, kill all the humans. Yeah? And then since, like, you're a divine being, you're probably going to go back to a divine place if Earth isn't around any longer. How could you be imprisoned to it? You see what I'm saying? Like, one of these fucking things, if they were real, if fallen angels were real, one of them would have decided, hey, why don't we just take humans out? We'll get God's fucking attention then, won't we? You know? Like, what the hell? It wouldn't take a human to tell them to do that for them to start doing that. Fucking, like, as humans, we're so fucking stupid. We think everything revolves around us.
In the book of Enoch, right? And I just want people to wake up. Like, this is the reality. This is the purpose of your life, to find Christ Jesus, to be redeemed from this whole thing.
So you're trusting in a book that's been around for multiple thousands of years, never to have been changed, touched, or completely tweaked in the favor of the humans in the book. You're just going to trust that that book's never been fucked around with. But, oh my God, don't watch anything from Disney or you'll go to hell. Whatever. That's irritating. It's like, y'all don't know nothing. You act like you do, but you don't. Not on a limb says they're going to enslave us and make forced breeding camps for laborers, Trippy. They'd probably skip that process with sick-ass people like me. Like, you know, oh, this one's diabetic. Let's just throw him in the hole. And I'm like, I hope that's some kind of sex term or something. I hope this benefits me in a way, and then they just, you know, throw me in the bottomless pit of Earth. And think I'm flying out the other side of Earth into space. Like, what the fuck? I didn't know physics worked this way. You know? I'd have to figure out real life clown powers. But anywho, Some people will just believe any fucking conspiracy theory because they think that it gives them extra knowledge that Joe Blow down the show don't know. Intermission. Inter fucking mission. Intermission.
All the apes chimping, we keep lynching. Middle of the street, keeping primates flinching. Niggas we hate, nigresses we're mocking. Bet she weighs more than King Kong, she's shocking. We're curb stomping, you're womp womping. Told you go, you're smart, but your IQ's dropping. Your entitlement, money coon will soon be stopping. On the boat to Africa's where you're hopping.
Man, she say she want a hood nigga. I keep the perp by the pound. The trunk stay bumping. Y'all know
what I'm around.
Hood nigga, and I keep a bad bitch around. Thick bitch, long hair, yellow, white, red, brown. Hood nigga, and my Chevy's sitting on 24. Flats look like flapjack, pancake. You ain't know. Hood nigga. I'ma play the game how it goes. They can take me out the hood, but I'ma keep it hood. Oh, hood nigga.
And I don't need a rope for the work. Blue gums, drank perp, went berserk on the clerk. Turned around and saw me, started feeling like a jerk. Knew it soon would take a ride in a long black hearse. All eyes on me, cause I'm gonna strike first. I'm the truth, and I know the truth hurts. Know your place, black turd. Put Toby in the dirt as Medora hooked me up with
oh my God.
Daily Stormer shirt, cause I'm a
hood nigga. I keep the perp by the pound. The trunk stay bumping. Y'all know we run the town. Hood nigga, and I keep a bad bitch around. Thick bitch, long hair, yellow,
white, red, brown.
Hood nigga, and my Chevy's sitting on 24. Flats look like flapjack, pancake.
You ain't know.
Hood nigga, I'ma play the game how it goes. They can take me out the hood, but I'ma keep it hood,
yo. They can take me out the hood, but I'ma keep a hood, yo. I float over the hood. I'm above that shit. Physically, man. Physically above that shit. I be floating over the hood, looking down at it like, yeah, that's the hood. What are you gonna do about it? Ain't nobody in the hood trying to fix the hood. Or when they think they're trying to fix the hood, they end up breaking the hood more. It's a never-ending, very vicious cycle. I don't think I've advertised for any of my damn donation shit the entire stream. And it's not on purpose. I'm just forgetful. And buzzed. So I'm gonna put the StreamYard link in the chat. All right. What I want you guys to do is, if you can, donate to the TrippyCast. I would so appreciate it. I would appreciate it real good. So I'll put the Stream Element link and the Buy Me a Coffee link in the chat, and I'll pin them. And if anybody feels like donoing, those are the places that are like the best to do it. So I'm gonna try and like organize that a little bit better, where like when I put these links up and stuff, it's not like 15 links. Okay, that's part of what I'm doing. So yeah. I don't want to give you guys all like an ass load of choices when it comes to links, because it just clutters up the chat. You know? So I'll put these two up there, and they're pinned. They're kind of unlabeled, but fuck it. You guys aren't dumb. You guys are not dumb. I think people get it. You know what I should do too? Put a damn thing at the bottom of the screen. It tells y'all how much I'm trying to make tonight. That's what I should do. I don't know if it'll help anything. But hey, it's pretty much the end of that sentence there. Anyways, man, I think it's been a minute since I even went to the Stream Elements website. Like a minute and a half. Bum, 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 bum. You know what? I'll just set all that shit up later. The whole dono goal at the bottom of the screen thing. I'll set that up later. What did I do here? All right.
All the apes chimping.
Oops. That was an accident. I think you guys watched me do that accident too. Like you saw my mouse on the screen. It's like, oh, hey, it's that video again. And then I click. The next thing I have. Why are you so close to my face? The next thing that I have. You know, camera dude, pick one. The next thing that I have is I'm going to beat his ass later. What the fuck, dude? Just put the camera in the right spot. Show the screen. Show the screen. Jesus. The last time I go to Home Depot before a stream and pick up the camera guy.
You know the postpartum intrusive thoughts are getting bad when you're baby wearing and you walk past one of these tree chopping.
What the fuck is baby wearing? Oh no, you guys are going to want to hit her in the head with like a piece of rolled up paper towel. First off, she's got a gay LA hat. I think that's all we needed to know, but we're going to find out more.
You know the postpartum intrusive thoughts are getting bad when you're baby wearing and you walk past one of these tree chopping terrifying devices and you imagine yourself like tripping and the baby shooting out of my carrier and flying into the tree chopper when it's on. Just me or anyone else?
I feel as though they think the term postpartum depression sounds cute. And I'm not even a woman at that it really irritates me. It's not cute, bitch. You can smile after saying some shit like that, like she's hoping the baby's gonna just banana peel its way out of her awkwardly strange fucking like kid on your chest carrier thing. Why don't you just put them in a fucking backpack at that point? Where's the kids? Is that kid able to breathe? Can somebody tell me if that kid's able to breathe? I kind of feel like she's got either the kid's face is directly pressed against her chest if she has one, or the kid's head is inside of whatever the carrier is, and then the hat is over the top of the kid's head. That's supposed to be the kid right there. Or is she carrying a sack of potatoes with a hat on top of it? I don't know. Whatever's in that carrier thing isn't moving.
You know the postpartum intrusive thoughts are getting bad when you're baby wearing and you...
Your baby is so strangely still. Why's your kid so still?
Walk past one of these tree chopping terrifying devices and you imagine yourself like tripping and the baby shooting out of my carrier and flying into the tree chopper when it's on. Just me or anyone else?
Wood chipper. Can we just put her in there and save the baby? Maybe give the baby to a mother that won't kill it, and a mom that'll be appreciative of having a kid. Could take that kid. I was just saying, man, like, stop it, y'all. Motherfucker. It was bad enough when they were celebrating the Charlie thing. That was bad enough, and it's not the exact same people, but there's definitely there's got to be some crossover. Right? There's got to be some crossover with the people who were celebrating the death of Kirk. You are smart as hell, Crop Show. You just haven't found the thing that you enjoy doing that you can put that smart shit to work with and have a good time doing it. So, like, you got a hobby, man? Sometimes people find some shit through a hobby where they're like, I didn't know I could make a career out of this. I used to make model car kits, slowly glue them and paint them together. Paint them and glue them together. I used to do that back when I was a teen. I've been wanting to do it for like the last 5-6 years, and model car kits have gone through the fucking roof. But like, if you find some stuff like that, man, Prop, you have something out there that you're fucking a genius at. You're not unaware of it because you haven't tried it yet. Fucking, yeah, man. That shit isn't on repeat, is it? I'm checking my music. That's cool. Can I get a different track? No, for fuck's sake. There should be at least one in here I haven't played yet. They are all too close. Anyways, I should have thought about that before. I'm not gonna worry about the background music too much. Anyways, let's do one of these doodles. Boop.
This is my new favorite trend that's going on right now.
But you know, I love this song.
Blackface?
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces fast, and I'm homebound.
It's Terry Crews
And I need you.
from White Chicks.
And I miss you. And now I wonder if I could
Like, these kids, they do not care. Like, 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, you could not have done this.
Yeah, but 11 years ago, you could have done it. That's why I know it's all fucking ridiculous. And that blackface is a fucking lie, and ain't nobody pissed at that shit. Nobody gives a fuck. Or else they wouldn't dress up as white people. Oops. Huh. How's that still going? What a terrible thing. I need to turn that off. There we go. I fixed it.
Would have been canceled in a heartbeat. Now, these younger kids, they just do not care. And it kind of feels like nature is healing.
That white girl looked like Tyrese. I'm kidding. Not quite so much. I thought she was cosplaying as Will Smith, actually. I actually did think that. So, sue me. She should try it, though. She should go for Halloween as Will Smith. I bet she'll get all the candy and probably like too many butt grabs or something. You know, something fucked up's gonna happen. But you know, it seems like she'd be the type to make fun of it though. Later, she'd be like, "Yeah, my ass was grabbed so many times as I was dressed up as Will Smith. Probably a few more times than his ass was grabbed as, you know, last week or some shit." She'd girl it up, and it would end up not so funny. But you know, she'd try. She would, and everybody go, ah. That's what people would do. They'd be like, ah. I do that a lot when I watch certain, especially modern day female comedians. Oh my God. It's like a walking oxymoron. Like the thing shouldn't exist. And it really doesn't, but you're seeing it in front of you. You know, not quite an oxymoron. I think this was actually something else, like a hallucination. But we all know it exists because we all see it. And we're all looking at it from a different angle, you know? So like, we know shit happens. Yeah. Where modern women go and become comedians, like fresh out of college and shit. That's why I'm saying it's so bad. If you notice, I'm not talking about like 70s comedians, you know, or 80s or 90s or really, really early 2000s female comedians is what they were called. They were a comedian. Okay. We need a way to distinguish whether a comic performer was a male or a female. So we did kind of a king and queen thing with it. We went, you know what? Comic and or comedian and comedian. Oh my God. Nothing happened back then, but you know, certain people would have you feel as if the entire world exploded. Oh my God. There's two different terms for a male version of something and a female version. You know, like how boxers are boxers and panties are panties, and we know that men wear boxers and women wear panties. Oh shit. Oh God. Did I just say the next thing that they're going to throw a fucking fake fit over? It'll be underwear. I'll be like, oh, look at that man in his boxers, and it's just like a dude in panties, and we're like, what the fuck? Why did you say to look at that? And they're like, because that guy's just in his underwear. It's normal for him to wear those. And it's like, no, those are panties. Is that what's gonna happen? And then like leftists will throw a fake gay little fit about it, and then nothing will happen because right now they're being ignored largely. I still want to see it. Let's root for it. What in the fuck is this next one? Is this whatever it is?
Running around the house with no panties on. I'm changing diapers and all of that, so the vagina's directly in my face. And I need to reconstruct my mind to where the
vagina means and also what's my relationship to it.
As someone who has spent the last few years working on 2 different documentary series exposing historical pedophile rings.
Okay, so this is something deeper than I thought it was when I grabbed it, but that's okay. We like that shit around here, especially when it's accidental. What the fuck did that guy just say, that he had to change his mind about what a vagina was when he had a baby? What a sick fuck. Like, no, dude, you're over explaining some stupid shit. Stop, because you're going to end up sounding really gross. That's what I would have said to him in the studio right when that was coming out of his mouth. I would have been like, shut the fuck up. Because right now you're over explaining something that no one needs over explained. You were a hornball when you were younger, but when you became a dad, your brain changed a little bit. Oh my God, that's actually what you should have said. Instead of that shit you just spieled, because now it sounds like you were attracted to your kid. You stupid fuck. That's how you know these people are fucking stupid. Also, that's why you shouldn't trust a word that comes out of these internet people's fucking faces.
A video like this really stuck out to me. I was absolutely shocked when I saw this. And it brought to mind an important issue that I felt like I...
You know what, Nil? That's more of a dad thing than anybody. I mean, than I even said. Nil says, how about you tell your kids to put some fucking pants on?
Needed to kind of talk about to people. And
You're right.
That's really the fact that most victims who are abused...
But it is very true that sometimes, like, kids, young kids, just like, won't wear the pants, but they're fine running around in a diaper. So you kind of have to let them at a certain age. Like, it's usually a phase. What up, Mike 23? But like, you know, when I was younger, my cousin Crystal used to do that shit, and she was a baby. She was just learning how to walk around and run and shit. But she was one of the kids that didn't like wearing clothes, and they struggled with my cousin when she was younger than that, or you know, previous to that, trying to get her used to wearing a diaper. She went through a phase where she would just like throw her diaper across the room. It's not every kid by any means, right? But like, it's pretty common in kids that they'll like, you know, you put a shirt on them, they'll go, no. But then you go to put pants on a kid and they kick you in the face and shit. And at a certain point, you're just, you know, you might go, okay, you know, I think this is my 4th black eye in 2 months. I'm just going to let the little shit run around the house in its diaper. You know? And you're like, ow, my entire body hurts. I got the diaper on somehow. I'm pretty sure my mom went through that, actually. Kids are in general a handful. I don't have any, but I've witnessed my family members dealing with what they have to do, and I've heard stories about myself being a baby and stuff. You know what I used to do, Neil? Nobody's going to be surprised by this. I used to climb on high surfaces and then yell to my mom that I was Superman. And then I would try to jump off of the edge of whatever surface, like a table. And I was like, I was like 2 or 3 years old or some shit. And I would tuck a towel into the neckline on my shirt. And then I would run off the table. And I go, Mom, looky, I can fly. And I would jump. And I only fell once. And that was like, I fell onto the table. So I was okay. I just kind of slipped. And then I still stood back up and tried to jump off the fucking table. I think I was invincible for the first like 3 years of my life. I think we all have to be a bit invincible for the first 3 years of our life. I mean, I was a little bit, I don't know, better, maybe worse off. I was the second kid, man. So my mom had already gone through several of the things. You know, several of the things that I had put her through. My sister had already done too, you know. But those stories, man, they get funny. Like when you got family members that are willing to tell you about your childhood, listen. I'll tell you that much. That is one of the things that I will share with you guys as knowledge for life. If you have an older family member that's willing to share stories of when you were a kid to you, okay, and okay, some of them might be the same stories that you've already heard from a parent or even a sibling. Get that third perspective or fourth perspective on that same story. Do it. You owe it to yourself to get that. And do it before it's too late. Okay? Because sometimes you get this like crazy ass perspective on a story and you're like, oh my God, you know, and then you end up figuring out that you were kind of the dumb one in the situation sometimes, which it's, you know, usually years ago. So now you can laugh about it, but yeah. Oh, Nil, I figured you've dealt with kids too, dude. Like you got family. Bro, Nil, you're also kind of a Southern dude, and I know how families like stick around each other and like stick together. But Nil says, bro, I've dealt with kids, and trust me, I was a handful myself, but I never ran around without clothes around people. That's the thing. I don't run around. I didn't either. My cousin didn't either. But when you live at the house, you know what I mean? You don't really consider it the same way. You know, like, okay, we're all at home. It's fine for the kid not to have a shirt on. I don't give a fuck. You know, especially like at our house, like Crystal was the littlest one. And then there was me and my two male cousins who were all around the same age. And then my sister and my Aunt Sherry and my mom. So it was all of us crammed in the same fucking house. But it was cool though. Like everybody got to get pretty close. You know what I'm saying? Like family wise. And you know, share that experience. But yeah, Crystal was the one that was like, no clothes. And then she would like throw shit, but then wrestle the kid long enough and get them to wear the clothes and they end up falling asleep. So there you go. There's like a bright side. They end up taking a nap. They're in their Sunday fucking best and you actually made it to your destination. Like that's a good day. But yeah, and it is weird to talk about this shit like he was on the internet though. He was overstating it. Let's redo it so that we can all remember what happened here.
Vaginas, right? As a man, right? I see a vagina, a dick of pleasure, right? Now I have two daughters who's running around the house with no panties on. I'm changing diapers and all of that, so the vagina's directly in my face, and I need to reconstruct my mind to what a vagina means, and also what's my relationship to it.
As someone who is
also, what's his relationship? Maybe he's going through more of a struggle than I was giving him credit for. He's disgusting and probably needs to be something.
Spent the last few years
on a
working
list,
on 2 different documentary series exposing historical pedophile rings. A video like this really stuck out to me. I was absolutely shocked when I saw this, and it brought to mind an important issue that I felt like I needed to kind of talk
right to get
about
shocked,
to
sir.
And that's really the fact that most victims who are abused when they're younger are not abused by random strangers. Obviously, stories of teachers abusing students or people that are involved in some sort of trafficking ring, those stories break news. Or I should have said make the news. I don't really know what I was trying to say there. But in reality, most people who suffer childhood sexual abuse are actually abused within the family home. And this abuse can be perpetrated by absolutely anyone that's close to them.
I'm pretty sure that me and every one of y'all in the chat has been told this since we were children, right? Or at least aware of it, right? Like, I think our like schools, like sexual education class told us that. Like, be careful because like sometimes your family members can be the ones to be the gross guy in the room, you know, and try something gross with you. So like, be aware that that's possible. Right? Like they just straight up told us. I don't know about y'all, but my sex ed teacher wasn't getting paid enough to beat around the bush. Right? Like my sex ed teacher was not getting paid enough to beat around any bushes. There's a pun in there, but I don't care. It's still true. Because my sex ed teacher was also my gym teacher. And my gym teacher, for some reason, was also everyone that day's sex ed teacher. And it was like a 5-minute class. That was actually the first one I ever had. Sex ed in 9th grade. 9th grade. So you figure that was like 1999, by the way. Or 2000. It might have been 2000. Either way, it was like that long ago. It was at least 26 years ago, guys. Holy shit. That I was in a sex ed class in school, and like my my fucking class was like, basically, let's get the 9th grade classes, multiple, right? And the 10th grade classes. And we'll just have them all do sex ed in the first half of the school day. That's what they did at my first high school. They just gathered everybody in the 9th and 10th grade, and they just slammed us all in a room, and then said, "Okay, kids, we're gonna watch this video. It's gonna take about 15 minutes." And we're just sitting there like, "Okay, Mr. Shook," or whatever the fuck his name was. That wasn't Mr. Shook. Mr. Shook was I can't remember. Can you blame me? Anyway, the gym teacher's like, "Yep, just watch video 15 minutes. Try not to talk." And then lights out, video on. Like, holy shit, okay. So we watched the whatever sex ed video. It wasn't very long. And I had taken like a more in-depth sex ed class in 5th fucking grade. So anyways, that was it. And it was fast. And like I said, my gym teacher was not getting paid any extra to do this, I don't think. So you could kind of tell. And I'm pretty sure that if he declared the class to be over, he just got to leave early. So I'm pretty sure that's what he was waiting for. Hey, Rock the Casbah. Although what was very strange was I'm pretty sure that the kids were listening better to the teacher who didn't care. It was almost like an accidental tactic. Boop, 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 boop. Give me just one moment. Do 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 do. All right. Should I keep playing that video or Rock the Casbah said something about detention. He said, in Epstein's NWO, children will volunteer for detention. Ew. What's an NWO? I'm drawing a fucking blank, and I'm sorry. Creed says, then I think you might be doing that sex thing wrong. Just saying. What sex thing? I wasn't sexing nothing. Your PC exploded before GTA 6. Ben, no. Oh, man, I was hoping your name was going to be like Bendova or something. Bennett's, no. I'm sorry to hear this about your PC, man. I'm going to guess, man, is that a picture of Chris Hansen? Wait, you're going to fit in right the fuck in here, hell. God's favorite aunt just joined us, or at least just started typing. Blue Kyle Canucks here. Again, were you here earlier? Pang! See, people are talking New World Order. NWO means New World Order, Trippy, you stupid motherfucker. Why aren't you thinking out loud? I mean, why are you thinking out loud, Trippy? Stop trying to see the whole chat naked. It's not going to work. You can't see them. It doesn't work that way. You can't do that. Ah! The guy's red. He's very red. He's like a little dangerously red. It's kind of scary. Not New World Order. I told y'all it's been a minute since I was watching some conspiracy kind of shit. It's cool. Boom.
The family. It could be a family friend that comes over. It could be somebody in the extended family, like an uncle or even an aunt. Or at the end.
Hey, did somebody raid us? We got 17 viewers right now, yo. Or am I just being extra entertaining today? I doubt that. Like, I ain't any better today than I was last time. Maybe, I don't know. You're putting the chemicals in the frogs and they're turning the water gay. That's their new plan. They're putting the chemicals just directly right in them frog butts. And then they're releasing the frogs into the water. It's turning the water itself homosexual. So when you drink the water after midnight, then you have gay dreams, which in turn turns you gay. And that's why everything is trans now. Oh, everything. Including Alex Jones. God, could you imagine? Could you imagine if Alex Jones like cut the gut, but kept the tits, and then popped a wig on and started going, I'm Alex Jones? He would sound like Marge Simpson. And I think every one of us would let him do it. We would sit back and we would let Alex Jones call himself Marjorie Jones or something. And we would all watch it more now, or more than than we do any time now. Like, I don't pay him any fucking attention right now. But I'm saying, if Alex changed his name to like Bethany Jones, and he started like wearing wigs every time he went live, and then he just lipoed out the stomach, but kept like the man boobs. Oh, and then like got really buffy, in the arms. That would make it even funnier. He's been buffing, you know what I'm saying? He's been kind of buffing the arms before. But like, yeah, with the wig and shit. Or oh man, let's get him like 3-foot long hair plugs all around. And extensions and shit. We could do this shit now. And then, we'll just call him Bethany Jones and we'll start this like new info wars. Information wars. And it can start off with like him laying on a bearskin rug for certain parts of the audience. This would probably actually increase his viewership in a way. I don't know if he would think it was positive. Man, I wish I could just like make cartoons come out of my brain and I would make all this shit animated instead of trying to explain it. Neil says, is that why you have a rainbow banner now, Trippy? What rainbow banner? What are you talking about? What rainbow banner? I don't have no rainbow banner. Did I put a rainbow on my banner? Anyways, I only put that up when Ronald McDonald finally dies. Yeah, that's the thing. I have to put that flag up when Ronald McDonald finally passes away. The thing is, I'm pretty sure he's been gone for a while. But I got no paperwork. I have a hell of an inheritance coming. But I'm almost certain that McDonald's, like Ronald, I'm almost certain that he's also Pennywise. See, that's the thing. I can't pay attention to like the big conspiracy theories because I got ones going on in my own little clown circles. Yeah. So like, okay, well, they haven't told the story in that show, Welcome to Derry yet. But like, okay, the reason why Pennywise hasn't taken over Earth yet, y'all, is because, well, he started McDonald's. And honestly, at first, he was trying to just get a good image with the kids, right? So that he could scare them later. And he was going to turn it basically into a buffet for himself, right? But then, like Pennywise, he killed so many kids so fast through the company that the company itself started to like form into its own kind of entity. And it was also like filled with murderous rage and just wanted to see everybody dead. And that's why McDonald's looks and tastes like it does currently. And also why it's been able to kill more people than diabetes itself throughout history. McDonald's wasn't out when diabetes was discovered. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, so basically, Uncle Pennywise, Uncle Ronald, started McDonald's, and he's been Pennywise. I'm pretty sure he's been Pennywise like the whole time, because like it's weird that Pennywise started showing up at the family reunions like with red hair and a striped red, white, and yellow outfit. You know, like he just changed his whole clown look and everybody's kind of kept their mouth closed. But God, the first iteration was fucking terrible. Hold on. I'm actually going to pull up an image of it. I'm going to ask you guys if you're certain that this isn't Pennywise. Okay. Like just give me a second. I just gotta look it up. How long does it take you to type, Trippy? I don't know, fucking minutes. Anyways, this is one of the very first file footage type photos of Uncle Ronald. Okay? Now you tell me that you can look at this photo and then look at me and say, no, Trippy, that is not Pennywise. You're going to tell me that's not Pennywise. That thing has 4 eyebrows. You've never seen me float before? I have floated before. I told you guys that was a trick for a while, and now it's considered scary, so every clown kind of quit doing it. And this is the dude who was showing everybody the fucking trick. Meanwhile, he's telling the rest of the family that he's not Pennywise. Then he also asked us to all call him Ronald multiple times. And almost none of us do it. You know, like I just do it. I said, fuck it. I was like, I'll just call him like Uncle Ronald, if that's really what Pennywise wants. But tell me that's not Pennywise, guys. Like look, all right. Somebody tried to colorize the thing, and they gave it a little bit of a story. It says Willard Scott as Ronald McDonald in a series of early commercials in 1963. There was a period when all of us clowns kind of had to come up with human names. Don't worry about it. It's not like that anymore. It's not like that anymore. We just kind of do our thing. Anyways, on to a real conspiracy.
End of the day, I've interviewed numerous people who have told me that their own abuse was started by their parents, their blood parents. So yeah, it's important, I think, to kind of break that stigma, because even though news stories like those about Jeffrey Epstein and teachers that are molesting their students, those are heard and told by news stations and reporters and covered widely, I'd say the majority of abuse starts from within a family home, and a lot of times.
Why are you saying I'd say the majority of abuse? That is the statistics. It is statistically accurate to say that somebody in the family is likely to either kidnap or harm a child above all else, because multiple people are often around children that are family members. Family members are considered to be the people you should trust, and other reasons. It's like the predator finally found themselves in a situation where they could finally, attack, kind of thing, and shit like that. Like that's the thing. It's not that everybody's family is like full of grossness or anything. It's just that, given the opportunity, those fucking people will take that advantage. Given an inch, they'll take a mile and more. I don't need to explain this. Why am I explaining this? You guys know this shit.
Times that abuse
is making me do it.
A secret. That's what I've come to find out after working for years, interviewing dozens and dozens of victims. Abuse obviously isn't always reported. There are so many reasons why it's not reported, and there are literally millions of people who suffered from childhood sexual abuse that have never told their story, that will never tell their story. So it's always just important to keep your head on a swivel, I'd say, as a parent, or if you have a younger brother or a sister or a sibling in your life, because oftentimes the creepy people aren't the men driving around in a rusted old white van looking creepy. They are your friends, they are family members, they are people who you love and trust, that you could never conceive of doing something like this. So yeah, just a little bit of a PSA. I'm sorry for that disturbing video. I mean, I was absolutely shocked to my core hearing that, and obviously every single thing that was said in that video was extremely creepy, and it kind of shows a mentality that a lot of people have, but a lot of people also don't outright say. And those people walk amongst us.
Dun 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 da da da. Whoa, that fade was weird. I blinked in the middle of the fade, and it made me think that the guy's face was still on my face. Hi. Hi, I'm Trippy. I'm Trippy, and I'm a type 1 diabetic. That is probably, like, healthier than a lot of other type 1 diabetics, and I'm very lucky for that. But yes, this is my little PSA to tell you that it's possible for you to help this type 1 diabetic out by donating to the TrippyCast. StreamElements.com/TrippyCast. And yeah, any money that you send me will go to good things like food and other things that keep me sane, like shit, food, man. Just basically necessity shit. Like every time you guys donate, I usually spend it on like a meal. If it's a meal amount, you know what I'm saying? Like if you give me $100, I'm not going to go, hey, I need $100 meal or anything stupid. But you know what I'm saying? Like if it's a meal amount. Whatever. I don't even know what to say, man. It's like sleepy. I appreciate you guys though. And every time you do donate, like I said, it goes to something like that. It goes to something that's worthy of it. And I don't waste the shit. Like if I tell you guys, hey, I kind of want to buy this action figure, I will let you know if I do buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like it's your money. If you don't want to donate to a dude who spends your money on like mostly food, but sometimes like a little fun thing for himself, then by all means don't. But you know, if you think it's cool, you know, be like, hey man, I'll help out the clown. You got links. I'm just saying. Take care of businesses. Hey, Trippy brother. Hey man, how you doing? I need to salute the whole chat. Actually, it's fucking. I believe that to be the wrong hand to do it with, although I do have the hand for that arm. But yes, I shall use my right hand. I give you salute. We all salute right-handed, correct? Salute. Double. And karate chop. Yeah. Doop-a-doo-doo-doo-lee-doo. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can smell the fumes coming off of this TV screen, guys. It's, nom, 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 nom. What's that flavor? I'm pretty sure. Tastes like Tesla coil. That's what that is. I remember that smell. Wait, why was it smelly? I hope my cartoon television doesn't burst into flames randomly. That would be a shame. Also, I'd have to find another cartoon television or draw one. And I don't remember how I drew this one. It's square-ish. But it looks nice. I like it. Let's go to our video. This thing. I don't know.
Oh, here's this. Y'all get ready. Are you ready? I'll take that out of the way.
Oh, no, you can sit it. You can give it to him.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Me? I ain't paying for them. I'm paying for you.
What you mean?
I didn't come here to... no disrespect. But I didn't come here for them. I came here for you.
What you think you was right over here for?
Okay, so what the... I mean, if you weren't going to pay for me and my girls, why the fuck would you come? I'm confused.
I'm going to pay for you. But your girls, they got to pay. You grown.
Why are you here if you're not going to pay for us? What the heck?
Like, what is... I mean, you didn't even have to come. You can leave.
What you mean?
You can leave. But no. I'm talking about after you pay that bill because I invited you thinking you was finna pay for my girls, though.
No, I'm paying for you. I wanted to hang with you. I wanted to chill with you. Know you. I didn't want to.
But you knew my girls was here, though.
I knew that. So what? It's a sacrifice to hang with you.
Hey, can I
No, actually, it's a three-way.
No.
It's 3 ways.
4 ways.
Hey, man. Okay, I see. Okay, you petty. You can go ahead and go, baby. No, you ain't got to worry about paying for yourself. We see what type of guy you is. Go on, move around.
You ain't got no money.
Okay, move around. That's crazy.
You know where I'm from?
Go in there. Okay, bye. Okay, what did he even come do? Okay, see, that's what I be saying. That's why.
What the fuck have I been playing? It says at the top here, she invited him. Oh, I was playing the background music too. Shit, I meant to turn that off. She invited him, then handed him the bill for everyone. Woman's date night plans backfire after she expected him to pay for her entire friend group. Now it actually says date night plan backfires after she expected him to. Yeah, okay. I think I said it right.
Like what the? And now we stuck with okay. Now we stuck with an almost $200 bill because we ordered all this stuff.
Right, thinking that he was over here acting like he had it, and now he ain't got it. You know they be lying, fake flexing.
Did she just say face flexing? Should I replay that?
Here's this. Y'all get ready. Get ready. I'll take that out of the way.
Oh no, you can sit it. You can give it to him.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Me? I ain't paying for them. I'm paying for you.
What you mean?
I didn't come here to. No disrespect, but I didn't come here for them. I came here for you.
What you think he was brought over here for?
Okay, so what the? I mean, if you weren't gonna pay for me and my girls, why the fuck would you come? I'm confused.
I'm gonna pay for you. But your girls, they gotta pay. You grown.
Why are you here if you're not gonna pay for it? What the heck?
He is so.
I mean, you
This dude should just scamper.
didn't even have to come. You can leave.
Run, motherfucker.
You can leave. No. I'm talking about after you pay that bill because I invited you thinking you was finna pay for my girls.
No, I'm paying for you. I wanted to hang with you. I wanted to chill with you. Know you. I didn't want to.
But you knew my girls was here though.
I knew they was. So what? It's a sacrifice to hang with you. Hey, can I? Y'all ready for me to take that? No, actually, listen, 3 ways.
Yeah, sacrifice, bitch.
3 ways.
4 ways.
Okay, man. Okay, I see. No. Okay.
Damn. See, he was gonna do it so that her friends would pay for their shit, and he was gonna pay for hers. Still, when he said 3, and then he was like, you know what? Never mind, 4.
Hey, you petty. You can go ahead and go, baby. No, you ain't even gotta worry about paying for yourself. We see what type of guy you is. Go on, move around. You ain't got no money.
And there you go. He got a free meal.
Okay, move around. That's crazy.
Bro, you know where I'm from?
Go in there. Okay, bye. Okay, what did he even come do? Okay, see, that's what I be saying. That's what I be saying. Like what the? And now we stuck with okay. Now we stuck with an almost $200 bill because we ordered all this stuff.
Right, thinking that he was over here acting like he had it, and now he ain't got it.
You know they be lying, fake flexing.
Fake flexing because he didn't want to spend fucking $200 on food for 4 people when he wanted to just kind of, see if he had, if she would do with those lumps of rain for a piece of jam. No, he's trying to get up in them panties. He was like, yeah, stinky panky. Stinky panky. Stinky panky? If you guys don't know, that's cool. I was gonna put my sunglasses on, but apparently I don't have them right now. I don't have them. I was trying to quote John Witherspoon from Soul Plane. Don't shoot me. Like, don't fucking shoot me. Don't shoot me. Soul Plane is definitely a guilty pleasure of mine. Soul Plane. Snoop Dogg flying a giant purple plane with 84-inch rims and hydraulics. I enjoy Soul Plane. Shut the fuck up. I can do that. I'm black. So anyways, what the fuck else was I planning on playing? I think most of this stuff has already gone through the system a couple times at this point. Like, I just deleted a chunk of videos right now because it's like we've seen them. Sometimes more than once. And like, I can get new pot videos. You know, like I have this folder on my computer and it's where I put the videos that I download before I play or before I stream, right? And the folder is right now, I'm going to look at it under properties and let you guys know. It is 517 folders. And this is the folder I throw them away to when I'm done streaming, usually. Has 513 different videos in it. And it is 9.44 gigs. It's actually not as high as I thought it was going to be. But that's like a month of videos. probably. It's like a month of streams. Yeah. You know, I was so disappointed. I made this thing and I thought it was kind of funny. So like I put it up on Twitter and I was pretty convinced that I can't do it on YouTube, but we'll try it. So I made this.
I want to be ninja. I want to be ninja. I want to chop, 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 chow down. Hey, chow down to Chinatown. I want to be ninja. I started training hard.
Oh, that's way too long. I thought this was I thought this was less than 20 seconds. Apparently it's 29.
I think I could go far. I am a natural. That's matter factual. I learned to chop real hard. I fight with credit card.
I fight with credit card and fit right at the end there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey, what you gonna say about it? It's pretty good. I like that. That shit was funny. Hold on. Fucking my headphones have this little short in them. There we go. Sorry, I didn't mean to tell you guys to hold on. What the fuck are you holding on for? But yeah, my headphones have this little short in them, and the volume knob is on the earphone for whatever fucking reason. Razer decided to put it there, and every once in a while when I do this, my volume knob hits my shoulder in the slightest little touch, and my headphones will lose sound in the left side completely, and then it'll come back. But I have to sometimes tweak it. You know, I gotta twist the knob, and it fixes it. So it's something in the knob. It's probably dust. You know what I'm saying? Like it's probably dust. But I can't really see it being anything else. But yeah, what up? Not for sale. Ooh, man. Out on a limb, and Bunny's here. Out on a limb said, Blue Collar Canuck, you probably get a tarantula and just like put regular light in his enclosure, and he's good. He says, I had a sunroom that in winter didn't have heat, and the lights worked fine. Oh, so the tarantulas were like chilling up in there, eh? Just from sunlight. Well, I mean, I got to be able to survive. You figure so. Like if you're a fucking tarantula, you'll find a way. You know. I'm pretty sure that most animals do, or did, and have had to do that in the past. So like, I think most have that like quick adaptability, right? Like, and for a spider, if it's like you don't have the expensive heat light, that fucking spider's not gonna know. He's not gonna know. I mean, I would go with something that actually has a little heat to it. As far as what type of light, you gotta ask somebody who know about it. But like, if you're gonna do like a regular light bulb for right now, you know, and try and see if that works, you probably don't want to get the fluorescents because they don't burn very warm. You know, like when they're producing light, they don't make as much heat as the old coil bulbs. I kind of miss those bulbs. All you had to do if you wanted to know if it was broken was shake it a little bit, and you knew immediately that fucking bulb wasn't going to go on. You know? I kind of miss that. These LED ones, they just don't work anymore. So if you leave one by mistake in the box that the working ones are in, you might try that bulb 2 or 3 times and then stupidly stick it back in the box. I did that once, actually. I did that one time, and I've been like kicking myself in the ass for it since. But yeah, I literally did that. Fucking stupid, not looking shit. Booty butt ass, booty butt ass, stink butt ass, booty butt, poop butt. That's one of my favorite stupid little slang things I learned from movies. Poop butt. I called Speakeasy a poop butt ass motherfucker one day. I was like, you poop butt ass wannabe ghetto bitch. He's a poop butt. He'd be pooping on his own butt, and it's green still because he's a youngin' by like 3 years or some shit. What am I? I'm 38. He's 34. he ain't that much younger than me. Like he's a lot less than 4 months younger than I am. I mean, a year, or the fuck was I just trying to say? 4 and 4 months. Like he's a little less than 4 years younger than I am. And it's like, dude, that doesn't mean that you get to call yourself young and shit, man. You're not like 20 years old and I'm 40. We're both in our 30s. Both in our fucking 30s, man. I'm not fucking Andrew Wilson, man. I'm not sitting here. I'm not 40 fucking whatever the fuck. I haven't even touched the year yet. Like, we're not even outside of the same decade. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Like the fuck? I could see doing that if he was like 29. I could see him being like, oh man, look at this old man or whatever. A little bit more than this. Because like I said, Speakeasy's 30 fucking 4. I'm 38. So like, what? What? Who cares? He wants to try to act like I'm punching down because I'm slightly older than him. I don't think most people see it like that. But yeah. Oh shit. Taking care of business says brown recluse spiders can kill a human. And they're tiny as hell. That's true. We got brown recluse spiders, man. There's like little snake. Well, there's scorpions too. There's like very small scorpions that can kill your ass in like a quick period. Especially out there in fucking Australia and New Zealand. And I'm guessing probably the surrounding area. The water? I don't know. Fuck. There's so much shit out there that wants to kill you. It's like begging you to try to hurt it first. Like it's trying to give you the upper hand. Some of them fucking spiders and snakes. They're like, go ahead, hit me. I'll let you get the first punch. Like you walk out of your bedroom in fucking Australia and there's gonna be a spider there and he's gonna be like, yeah, hit me with that pot over there. And you're like, I don't even know you, spider. And the spider's like, yeah, hit me with that fucking pot, dog. I'm training. And you're gonna be like, training for what? And then you, hey, spider, training for what? And he's like, for when you hit me with that pot, nigga. And then he just clang. And then now you're down. And then he tries to step on you with a large shoe. It's a common occurrence in Australia. They get really big bugs out there and stuff. That happens when bugs are large. You trust me, right? You guys know I'm telling the truth. Oh man. And that's how it happened in the Wild West movie. Should we watch that video that was up on my screen? I kind of want to. It looks like somebody knitted his head together. Give a little bit. Yeah. Give a little bit of your lives to me. Oh my God, his head looks like waffles. Waffle, waffle, waffle head, waffle head, waffle head, waffle, waffle, waffle head. My background music's way better than what they got. This is fake, right? This isn't, this is like a hair piece, right? Like one piece of hair or some shit. Why is it like, wait, there's like a dreadlock coming around and then it's like up and then it comes down into this. I am concerned and also a little disgusted by that. That was weird. This is just fat AI chicks, right? They're not AI. She hit the chandelier, that fake ass chandelier. Why is that shit down to the 5 foot height? Why is that shit hanging down to where somebody that's like 5 foot can hit it with their arm? Also, it didn't look like it hurt at all, but what does that say? You just get it tired better in 2020. Everybody's throwing hard R's like a gunslinger. Body cams. Okay.
I can't either. Look at all the fucking tattoos and the stupid fucking piercings. This black bitch thinks she's some fucking lawyer. Like all you monkeys, you think you're lawyers, bitch. Fuck you, nigger.
Well, I was thinking that I should probably pause it before the audio, but now I got both that and the text.
Fuck you, nigger. Nigger, nigger, nigger,
Oh,
nigger,
all
nigger.
right. It's what you do. It's what you do when you're a jackass. Come up with something else. I could piss this bitch off way more with a different thing, and it would be funnier than fuck if I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to use racist words. Like, that's just going to the easy route. Why don't you go a little hardcore, man? Like, why don't you tell her about how, you know, you're tired of seeing her walk out the house in them fucking flamboyant ass dresses down to her ankles and her big ass fucking sun hat while screaming at her childrens before they go to church every Sunday. Like, why don't you go that route or something else? Like, target what this person's actually done. I was just giving a random example that was kind of targeted too, but like, use the shit that she actually does and you'll actually get under her skin personally instead of going after her skin color. Because that's virtually what everybody that looks at this is going to say you did. And it's the lazy fucking route, and you need to figure out how to, you know, be funnier if you're going to troll IRL. Because what, you're going to get hit in the face because you said a single word, or are you going to get hit in the face because you took a bitch's life apart? You know? And the lesson will be learned a lot better. Because a person like that, in that situation, almost anybody's going to be hoping you call them some weird fucking name they can use to, you know, make you look bad or use against you. But yeah, don't go after fucking like racist shit. Just make fun of her. And I bet you would have went off a little bit better and it would have been funnier. And this clip probably still would have been uploaded. And she probably still would have thought she won. Anyways.
Go ahead. Show the judge, because you know what? Nigger ain't illegal, bitch.
I sneezed. Excuse me.
N-I-G-G-E-R,
Bleep, 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 bleep.
nigger.
I don't think the rest of this is worth watching. It got boring. As soon as he started just being like a rando racist, it became boring. It's like, oh God. And is this the guy? Wait a minute. Isn't that the dude that dresses up as the Joker and calls people like racist names no matter what their skin color is? Like he always just calls them whatever they look like the most. He just uses that racist term to call, you know, to make him like flip out, and then he uploads it to Twitter. The fuck is that guy's name? This is that guy, isn't it? Because it sounds just like him. And it's exactly the same amount of creativity. So I think it is that guy. The fuck is his name? I think it's something Andrew or something like that. Or can't remember.
You and your black boyfriend, nigger.
Okay, I guess. How many more fucking times? Oh. Wow. Come to a white neighborhood and you think fucking anyone's on your side. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure he's like got a lot of Spanish descent. I don't know. It's a lot of misplaced anger in this dude. Because like at this point, you could have went in the house. You know, you didn't have to stay out here. No, it's not AP or Sandwich. You know, it could be Sandwich, but that's just because I don't know what Sandwich looks or sounds like. But I don't think it is. The CIA having a field day with celebrity death. On the background. No, don't tell me that we lost the fucking Joe Pesci.
Woo! Oh man, I used to love that song. Oh,
No,
man.
you didn't.
My uncle actually
You have never heard of Dolly
Listen,
Parton in your life, sir.
You know, when I think about these stuff, right? I look at humanity as a whole, and it's like, have we gotten dumber? Like, no. Have we gotten dumber?
Yeah, because we watch fucking shit like you. What the fuck is this about, man? All right, hey, you know what I'm saying? The fuck is this shit about? We don't need this. Whatever the hell this shit is, we don't need it. It's annoying. Don't you love it when somebody stupid thinks they're funny and smart? And it's like, well, I already figured out what you were myself. I'm going to wait for you to go ahead and figure that out on your own as well. Right? Yeah, Tim Curry passed. Dolly Parton passed. I don't know why it showed the Home Alone poster back there, though. I'm thinking Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci. How old is Joe Pesci? He's 83 and he's 5'4". He's not dead. He's still alive. He's okay, guys, I think. I don't think he's really been acting for a long time, but, you know, he's okay. He's your cousin Vinny. Sometimes you got to check on your cousin Vinny. Other times, you drop something heavy on your floor and now you don't know what it was. Hold on a minute. Well, it wasn't my cell phone, so that's a plus. That's always a plus. It was the weed grinder thingy, the crusher, the little grinder, the little weed grinder. It hit the floor with some velocity. That thing had some weight to it. I mean, it's metal, so it said crash thump, and yeah. So yeah, I dropped my grinder off my desk onto, I don't know, nothing, and then it rolled into the side of my desk. If you guys heard that, sorry. I'm just apologizing in case you heard the crash, boom, bang. You know, you guys know something. You want to know something? I am so fucking jealous that I don't get to troll Rockstar. I'm just saying, because I had nothing to do with that whole leak thing, obviously, right? Or else they'd have got me first. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'd have shown up at my house first. They would have been like, let's arrest and then charge the poorest one first. That's what they would have done in my made up situation here, or scenario. But yeah, I had obviously jack shit to do with any of that. But there's already a bunch of people acting like they had something to do with it, and they're, oh my God, are they foffoing? My God, are they fucking around and finding out? Because, okay, it started with some dude who, I guess he accidentally got the date right for the hack, but he was referring to a trailer being released. Right? Like, he was talking about a new trailer for Rockstar's, or for Grand Theft Auto 6, right? And he said it was going to, like, come on the 18th or whatever. And apparently that was also the same day that Rockstar's hackers started threatening them. So they, like, got a hold of this dude. They sent somebody to his house on foot to question this dude. Now, I had thought about something last night, and I was like, man, that would be a crazy way to do some shit in the modern day. I was thinking, like, what if Rockstar made up the hacker, right? And then when the game does release, you could do, if you decided to do this as a business, and you're huge, you're Rockstar, you're not going to fail, right? Like, you could do the dumbest viral marketing campaign in the history of viral marketing campaigns, and it would actually be considered to be a smart play. Because you're so big, you're not going to just go bankrupt if GTA 6 fails. Okay? It's not going to happen. Nope. It's going to take a limit of 2 games. Like, it would take GTA 6 being a bad game and the follow-up or whatever DLC to be shit before people started quitting. Because it's going to be another online, like, you role play as yourself almost kind of game. It's going to be like that again, I'm guessing, with a bunch of upgrades. So, like, people are going to soak up time in that game, even if the story mode is shit for Grand Theft Auto 6. If the story mode is fucking retarded, a lot of the fan base just isn't going to care. I've played Grand Theft Auto 5 since 2013. All right. This shit has had longevity like no other. Like, well, okay, World of Warcraft has beat it by a lot of time. Okay, like World of Warcraft has definitely been online for way longer than Grand Theft Auto 5, but GTA broke records for its genre with that. They made $1 billion in opening weekend of GTA 5 being out. $1 billion opening weekend on a video game, y'all. Pure sales money just for discs. And this is the Xbox 360 era, or was it PS3 era? You know, so games were slightly less expensive. But still, it's $2 billion. $1 billion in 2 days. You know what I would do if I made $2 billion in 2 days? I would probably implode accidentally out of sheer enjoyment and excitement. I would probably collapse in upon myself and become a black hole, and then suck the planet in, and I would eat the planet. I'd be like, dang it, I become a billionaire, and now I'm a black hole, and that would just be it, yo. Out in a blink of light, or dark. I don't know. You don't know either. Nobody knows what's in a black hole. It might not be in at all. But apparently it'll spit shit out. What the fuck is that?
Simba is gonna do a mukbang and he has a big old steak. You ready? Hold on, Simba. Sit. Good boy.
Simba's like, can't I just eat the rest?
Okay. Hey, I'm not touching it.
Dog's like, bitch, look, I know you got your own, okay? I bit off of this. You let me bite off this. It means it's mine.
I'm not. Okay.
You can't let your dog boss you around, lady. That dog looks just like Titus. My old doggy Titus. Except for Titus didn't have white on his chest. He was just all that brown color.
Put it on the table. Simba, put it on the plate. Put it on the plate.
The dog doesn't give a fuck about a plate.
It's okay. Stop. Simba.
I like how the dog is signaling with its eyebrows, like, look, I'm not gonna bite you, but I'm holding back my entire body. I'm just letting you know. Like, the dog's like, I'm already sorry. Because, like, I kind of feel like I'm going to end up biting you if you touch that meat again. It's pit bull instincts, man. Also, she should have done this over the hard floor to start with. That's her own fault.
Boy.
Stop touching him. He's confused on what he should do. You keep fucking with him, he's going to snap at you. Like, damn. It's the eyebrows up, like, oh, well, don't take it away, you know, like in this dog's case. For you, it's don't go away.
And he's done.
Your dog actually likes you being there. This dog's just kind of
roof, bye.
Just wanting food. The dog was like, let me eat, bitch. And this bitch is like, hey, I gotta touch your fur for some stupid fucking for the video, I guess. Dude, man, see, I used to leave the house kind of often when I lived in AZ and we had those two pits, right? And like, I would make sure that when I was leaving, I would try to get back quick if no one else was home. Sometimes other people were home, obviously, but when it would just be me and I desperately like needed maybe a pack of cigarettes or something, and I'm like, I need to run to the gas station. Well, at the house I lived in Arizona, I was like a mile. When I lived in Glendale, I was about half a mile. I was a considerable distance from anything still. Even though we were in the ghetto, it wasn't, I was unaware of there being any other liquor stores, so I had to walk to the one that I saw when we moved in, you know, and it just felt fucking weird. The place felt weird. Anyways, and yeah, like I used to buy smokes at that gas station and then go back home. Well, even though it wasn't the same walk that I used to have to take in the other house, right? Because the other house, we were about 3 miles away from any store. That was wild. That was Maricopa County, Arizona. And we lived in Surprise, Arizona. Like, yeah, so Maricopa in Surprise on a street called Paradise, by the way. Fucking silly. And yeah, that house was situated in a way where it was about 3 miles to the nearest store. And I used to make that hike in the summer. But anyways, when we were in Glendale, there were 2 times, maybe 3, that I remember walking to the gas station. And the third time, whatever the final time was when I came back and our dogs had chewed a hole in the pool table leg. And I was like, uh-oh, the dog chewed a hole into the side of the fucking pool table leg. I am going to get yelled at about this, and my sister's going to be mad, and her husband's going to be mad that I left the house without their permission. And the weirdest fucking thing happened. I don't know if they just had really good weed, but neither one of them got mad at me. And they like, my sister's husband came home first, and I told him, I'm like, dude, like I came out, you know, and the dog got the leg of the table, I guess. And he was like, man, that's okay. We've had that table for like 3 years. And I was like, okay. All right, man. He was like, and they're dogs anyways. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, fuck, like, cool. Like, I didn't beat the dogs either. Like, you know, like nothing happened to the dogs, and I didn't have to deal with an argument or somebody being upset with me. And that was one time that something worked in my favor. One of the bunches at times, but you know, I'm about to sneeze. I couldn't hold it in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Come on, bless me. Okay. Yeah, for those of y'all that didn't know, Tim Curry was almost the voice of the Joker in the Batman animated series. That really almost happened. I know it's silly to talk about some shit that almost happened, but I think there was audio like proof that Tim Curry almost voiced, you know, or he did voice that version of the Joker for like, you know, a sketch or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like there's an example of him voicing that character, but it's not like fully animated and stuff. It's like still photos and shit of the character and then his voice interlaced over it. But, you know, bring you into the idea of hearing him as the Joker. And it's like, it would have worked. He ended up voicing the Joker, I think, in a different property, though, Tim Curry. I believe he did voice the Joker once in something else that wasn't Batman the Animated Series. But yeah, it's kind of funny to think about that it could have been him instead of Mark Hamill. It's a little bit fucking weird. Let me read this Twitter title here. It says, retarded woman melts down and accuses this guy of sexism and misogyny for saying Lindsay Clancy is a murderer. And her supporters are crazy. Oh, and it was posted by Retard Finder. I like that Twitter page. It's called Retard Finder, guys, and he found one.
They should be commended because they didn't.
I've had it with you.
Oh my God! They
And
should be
your
commended. They
sexism
didn't
and
kill their children. She's a murderer.
I can't.
She tried to be black. Did y'all see that? She tried to pull a whoopee.
They should be commended because they didn't.
I've had it with you.
Oh my God! They
And
should
your
be commended. They
sexism
didn't
and
kill their children. She's a murderer.
I
These women
can't.
are cheering.
I'm done.
These are man-hating women that are standing outside. This is what it's about. They think
Look at her summoning up all the power from Gaia to be able to destroy this man verbally. And it probably still doesn't work.
The husband did it. They're crazy. They've lost their mind.
Do you know why
they're waving for a murderer?
Do you know why the woman is in a wheelchair? Did you even notice that she's
Couldn't
in a
care
wheelchair?
less. She's a murderer.
Because she jumped out the window after this happened.
So she should have. I'd have pushed her. They say that Lindsay was in psychosis. I think
That's fucking convenient. Fucking convenient that she hurt her legs and needs a wheelchair that'll make her look sympathetic in the courtroom all of a sudden, huh? Ah, she jumped out the window and hurt her leg. That's interesting. How bad? Can I see the x-rays? Is it broken? Does she really need a wheelchair? Is it just for the courtroom so that she comes off as sympathetic more? Especially to these fucking psychotic women who are claiming that hashtag plus Lindsay or whatever.
these women are suffering from psychosis. They've been watching too many true crime Netflix dramas. You know, this was a incredibly privileged woman, incredibly wealthy. She had a nanny, and she's still complaining that she needed help. She could not have got more help from the system that she already have received. This is a murderer who strangled her.
Oh, wow. This woman's she's gonna need one of those 19th, 18th century fucking faint rooms in a second.
Her children one by one. One of the boys ran away and she chased him down and killed him.
Laurie Watkins. What you just said was absolutely disgusting.
Thank you.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Thank you.
And you can hear that he's not. Okay?
Why? Because it's true.
You clearly don't care. So
I'd be like, why? I didn't murder any kids. I mean, right? Right, guys, right? Hey, look, support this fucking channel. All right? Support the TrippyCast. Help me out, y'all, by just like sharing my shit and hitting like and maybe donating when you can. And you know what I'll do? If you guys help me get to be in a bigger YouTube channel, I will go full on camera and I will try the serious YouTuber thing if you guys want me to. I will try the I'm a serious debater, and I shall show up on camera from my basement home with a green screen turned on behind me, smoking my cheap cigars. And I will act prestigious and such. And I'll get into retarded debates with people like Andrew Wilson. And I'll fly around the country on your dime. And your friend's dime. And anybody stupid you can help get watching me, that they'll just like listen to all the bullshit that I say. And they'll go, he's telling the truth. Every time, even though like it's blatant that I'm lying, like I'll have an audience like speakeasy, and then I can do anything I want, and I can act as if I've always been the same person. And then at some point, somebody will be like, "You're from Michigan. Why do you talk like that?" And I'll be like, "Because I have decided that I am more prestigious than you, sir." And they'll be like, "You're summoning up a little Bane for a guy who used to be a cartoon clown." And I'll be like, "You shut your fucking face, Hucklefucker." Yeah. Lefty W. Knowles talking to P. Fletch. He says, I'm going to get right in your conversation, too. He says, P. Fletch has been compromised by the CCP. Is it the Chinese Communist Party? I don't think so. Did you mean to say ICP? There's a possibility of a very small amount of that kind of happening with P. Fletch. He might have been compromised by Insane Clown Posse. Just a small hair. All of it's my own doing. Also, he might have been force-fed a little Tech 9 last night. And maybe just a small amount of Serge Tankian. Well, you know, and like some... What else were we listening to? We had some Nirvana going for a little bit there. This is at like 3 o'clock this morning, guys. And... Look, I don't remember what else we talked about, but Pickle joined us in the Discord last night, and me and P. Fletch and Pickle were hanging out talking about Halloween movies. And then Lee Feng joined us for like 10 minutes, and she was like on melatonin, or she had taken a melatonin, I think. So she was basically half asleep. I don't blame her, it's late as hell. And taking care of business is Trippy likes the pasties and Detroit pizza. Patsy's likes the Patsies. What's a Patsy's? How did I read that as pasties? Oh, man. Patsy's are like meat calzone. Oh. I don't know how I haven't made that brain connection. I think I've heard him called that before. I think it was Irate actually that said that. Anyways, we gotta get back to that video because I want to see if this lady's gonna have like a fainting moment where she's gonna go. Hold on, I can actually do something close. Where she's gonna like put her hand on her head like this, and she's gonna go, "Oh, I never," and then she's gonna go bloop and just fall on the ground. She seems like no, that seems like she's 100% that woman that would have done that. That would have been like, "My Lord," and just collapsed on the floor on a regular basis to where like her rich ass parents had to buy a faint room, or I mean like attach a faint room.
So pipe down.
I don't care. And by the way, men watching this, if you have a woman sat next to you on the sofa who is defending this murderer, you got to think deeply about this. I've seen weddings.
So we need to have some empathy.
Talk to your women and find out what are they thinking. They're defending this woman. It's
I don't think anybody's defending what she did, but you can have empathy for what she went through and how she.
I know many women that this has happened to. No, they did not kill their children, but they also, what you failed to mention.
Well, they should be commended because they did.
I've had it with you.
Oh my God, they should be commended. They didn't kill their children.
I'd be like, "Excuse me, miss. I have to inform you that the louder you get, you actually become somehow less intimidating. That is all. Continue if you want."
She's a murderer.
I can't.
Okay.
I'm done.
Oh, well, I guess she's not going to continue. But I feel like she did want. She just didn't get the ability because whatever I got this from cut it off right there. I doubt there's like a part 2 or anything, but I can scroll for it. What do they say about her breathing? Something like I said. It says about 40 seconds in, you can see where she becomes demon possessed. Yeah, that's the same part that I pointed out where she was like breathing really heavy or really deeply with her eyes shut. She was doing that for a minute, but it looked like the edit cut some of it out. Either that or they cut it specifically there because they know people like myself are gonna think that they cut it there for a reason. You know, like people who have edited are gonna be like, "Hey, they cut it there for a reason," or they didn't, you know, or this part's missing, or you know what I mean. It says, "No way CyberLeak just leaked B. Lou and Kodak Black's scene in GTA 6 because he hated on him." Well, can't play that on stream, like at all. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I would normally, obviously, but because of how Rockstar is acting and they're targeting a lot of YouTubers, they've done an automatic identification thing with Grand Theft Auto footage on YouTube. I was literally watching a breakdown of how it works on here earlier, and yeah, Rockstar had YouTube put in an across the site filter. Okay, so basically, somebody. All right, I'll put it like that because I have no idea who did it. It could have been one of the fucking hackers for all I know. Somebody apparently took some of the footage and they were trying to upload it to YouTube, and YouTube would not actually let them do it. And it was just gameplay footage of GTA 6. Now, I have a question for you guys. I have a question for you guys. Who wants to bet that YouTube's going to forget to remove this filter and a whole bunch of people are going to get banned for playing Grand Theft Auto 6 in the first week? Show of ones in the chat if you think Rockstar is going to be stupid enough to accidentally forget to remind YouTube to take the filter off that bans everybody for playing GTA and uploading clips to YouTube. If you think Rockstar is going to do something stupid like that, or YouTube maybe, then you're in the same boat as me. I think that since they're like banning YouTube footage or GTA 6 footage from YouTube right now, I think that's mysteriously going to get forgotten when the game is officially launched and the first people to upload clips are going to get in trouble. I don't guarantee it, but I bet it'll happen. I would put money on that shit. I have played GTA 5 for way too long not to expect them to fuck this up. Okay, as in, or as that goes, there's even more Grand Theft Auto 6 news. Oh, I need a graphic. I have to work on a graphic. Where it can be like, Grand Theft Auto news. And then like a news thing will come up or some shit. Or like me just sitting here will come up. I don't know. I'm going to do a graphic. Not right now. I should. Anyways, tomorrow, or maybe even, well, it's not after 12 for me, but wherever it might be. Rockstar is releasing some kind of exclusive Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer on Netflix. And not a single one of us that's here would pay to watch that. I'm not joking. Grand Theft Auto is going to have a trailer release tomorrow, on only Netflix. This is where it gets really, really gimmicky. They're releasing it on Netflix 6 hours before they're going to release it on YouTube for free for the whole entirety of the internet. But people are paying for Netflix subscriptions specifically to watch the fucking Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer 6 hours before anybody on YouTube can see it. You know what I mean? I'm over here like wiping my eye like what the fuck? Like you guys are paying money to see something 6 hours before it comes out? Like that, it's that you have to see it. It's not like you're getting a physical anything. Like I've known people that went and like, you know, paid for a pre-order for a fucking pair of shoes. Right? But I've never seen somebody pay to watch a trailer for a pair of fucking shoes. Right? Not for sale says that. Sounds like bot traffic to me. Who? Who's good bot traffic? Not for sale also said use a picture of Lester. Yeah, dude, like that'd be funny if that cyber leak guy was using Lester as his photo. He probably was. I don't know. I kind of wish I did though. I wish I knew. Like I wish I had something to do with it so that I could also troll. You know how much I fucking salivated at the thought of trolling a company the size of Rockstar? Like, damn, dude. Because not only is he hacked, or is he telling them that not only is he telling them he has a full copy of their game, he's also been actually trolling them. Like when they say that they think they know where to go to catch his ass, he'll just like drop more game footage. So that now they've got to kind of like deal with the internet and also try to also have their teams look into finding out where the fuck he is. Like they were guessing that he was in Germany for a minute, and then they were guessing that he was Russian, but apparently neither one of those played out. Or at the very least, not yet. So this CyberLeak guy is apparently still at large, if that whole dead man switch thing is real. How he said, like, if he's away from his computer for a certain amount of time, the game will automatically release. Obviously, that hasn't happened because trust me, the hype is real. The hype is real in the fact that, like, real people will get so hyped up over this shit that they will be willing to do illegal shit to get a copy of a game so that they can play it and perform illegal activities inside the game. I don't know, man. There's like so many levels of this shit. It's fucked up. I don't know, man. Maybe there's something to be said about video games teaching some people some shit, eh? Like, you do hack in Grand Theft Auto. You do hacking. It's just not like real life, like at all. But anyways, you know, like, hey man, at least nobody's trying to heist Rockstar. Like, hey man, if it was some if there was some fucking reason for the entirety of GTA 6 to be on a singular disc, I'm pretty sure somebody would have tried to heist the office by now. I know for a fact. I almost know for a fact. I really don't know for a fact. I'm kind of almost certain. I'm almost certain that the unfinished version of a video game would be able to fit on a hard drive of some size, just because they go up to such large sizes. I think you can get like a 250 terabyte hard drive. I don't know if it fits in a computer though. It might have to be like outboard, but I think you can get like a 250 terabyte thing. I want to say you can, but I'm not 100% on that. Either way though, like I can't imagine that making a video game doesn't take up a lot of fucking storage. It's got to take up a lot of storage, right? Like way more than it's going to take up when it's compressed to a file size that a like console or computer could run. It's got to be a lot more in like its unbounded form, right? Like if the game was a terabyte to install, the original file would have to be like way past that, right? I know we were talking computers out there with some people who was like doing hacking and shit or something in the 90s. So like one of y'all motherfuckers knows. Also, a couple of you guys are Freemasons, and I need you to identify each other with your little like fucking talkie signals, because it happened before, and it's cool if you're a Freemason. Like that's fine. I just find it really fucking cool. And like I had two people in my chat like 2 years ago, and they were like saying shit in like Mason speak, not like another language, but like they were using like a couple of code words. It was only like 2 or 3 or something, but like it was like a way to identify each other. And I was like, that is fucking fascinating. And no, I didn't write it down or nothing, because I definitely can't remember what they said. But yeah, one was saying he was like a 15th degree or something. I don't know. Nobody was claiming to be like 33 third degree or anything. And like, I like when people are like, hey, the Freemasons are the Illuminati. It's like, I really don't think so. Excuse me. Meek Mill gets confused by a man who tried to kick him out of the forest. What the fuck? Who the hell's Meek Mill?
All right, I'll try next time I come through, not come through.
Well, I'd say go back, because you're not supposed to be here.
I'm already deep in. Where could I go back to?
Just turn around. That's no way you can go up there.
How you figure that? I did that before.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here.
But I came this way 30 minutes. I might as well come this way to go out. How you telling me what the
way to the road is back that way?
Just go ahead, man. I'm minding my business. You should mind yours too.
Well, no,
I'm on my way.
You're breaking the law.
I'm not breaking. All right, I'll try next time I come through, not come
It's
through.
a male Karen, affectionately known by this channel as a Darren, because my stepdad's name was Darren. He used them. So like, yeah, male Karens, man. Oh, don't go up the mountain. It's illegal. All right. What's up there? What's it illegal for? How come there isn't a sign telling me that? And why do they depend on small bearded men with dogs? Hey, this is why in real life situations, I actually had to bite my lip. I gotta bite my lip or tongue or like wrap it around the back of my head so that I don't say these things out loud to these fucking idiots. I was at Walmart a few days ago, and this lady was in the aisle next to me, and sort of in line to get out, right? Like the self-checkout. It was, ooh man, it was packed in there. And the lady that was like separated by me, by a small aisle of like where they keep the little shitty jewelry and watches by the exit. Well, by the registers. It's not really right by the exit. It's more like before the registers. You got to go through those to get to the exit. You know, it's a big ass Walmart. Anywho, she's having this loud ass conversation on the phone, and I just said out loud, I was like, I can't control the voice line. The line is I can't control the volume of my voice. And then I think about it, she might have thought that I was trying to be Bill Cosby, and nobody's going to call you out for that, because apparently he did things that no one can find anywhere, and they can't prove any of the certain things about a dead dude. Cosby died, right? I don't remember now. Whatever. Well, I'm glad I took my Twitter feed down off of the main screen, because as I was scrolling, there was just like an old guy in the shower. It wasn't like a total nude or anything. It's just a guy, like from the rib cage up. It just would have been gross though. Oh my God, there's a post up here from Kiss. On this day in history, August 26, 2016. That's only 10 years. The Kiss Rocks Vegas live album and concert DVD Blu-ray was released. Oh, wow. I used to get Kiss stuff for like Christmas and my birthday and shit, because as a kid I was into Kiss. And like now it's just like I see through all their bullshit. Like just all their bullshit. Is that? I thought that was Star first. Never mind. She will find me and kill me. Anyways. Okay. This is getting weirder as I scroll. Lindsay Clancy's stare is like straight out of a horror movie. All right, let's look at her, the killer's fucking stare without the clowny music. What's the matter, murderer? Did you spoiny waney your toesy woesy and it puts you in a wheelie cherry? Okay, I probably should have just said wheelchair. I bet she sprained her foot or some shit. And then the courts are like, let's pop her in a wheelchair because then they'll sympathize with her more. You think if Michael Myers was put in court in a wheelchair, they would sympathize with him any more than they do when he's not in a wheelchair? Because they don't. Or else, like, you know, with Michael Myers, they would have let him out of the sanitarium, like, way sooner. Because, like, all he was doing for, like, 20 or, I guess now, in the newer series, he was dormant for 40 years. What? It's not scary anymore. That's just, like, a guy. Oh, you killed somebody 40 years ago. Oh, my God. Gee, you know, oh man, you know, like, all right. Like maybe we'll do it in October or something, because like that's my birth month and it's Halloween, and I love Halloween the franchise, so like we could do that. Maybe we'll watch and do heavy commentary on whatever I just said, fucking Halloween, the 2018 Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. We can watch all three. We could do it all in one night. Probably do it separately because that's like really excessive when it comes to watching 3 full fucking movies. And I think the third one's technically the longest Halloween movie that's ever been made. So that might not be on the card. Well, I mean, it being the longest doesn't really mean it's all that long. I think it's like 90 something minutes still. So I'll look up at the run times real fast. Okay, let's see what we can get. And let's see what the runtime is on all of them together. All right, so it says, oh my God, 106 minutes, 109 minutes, and 106 minutes. Okay, so none of them are never mind. Wait, 106 to 109 for the first film. So we'll call it 109. and then 106 for the second movie, and then 111. So, like, that's already obviously 300 and, well, like, nearly 30. It's like 327 or 37 minutes. What the fuck? How long is 337 minutes? 5 hours and 37 minutes. It sounds about right, actually. We could do it with breaks and intermissions. That's a given. I gotta empty my fucking bladder. I'm not trying to blow my bladder out as a type 1 diabetic for fucking YouTube. Know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to lose all my hair either, but that ain't going my way. At least I'm only losing like 20 follicles a year. They just permanently never come back. That's a sad part. What a thingy wingy doodly bee. Are we gonna scroll down to anything that's kind of coolie? Got a blonde chick talking statistics, I think.
No more running so.
Nope, it's an AI song, and I will not deal with it. And an AI person. School named for Barack Obama closed for rat infestation and mold.
So this elementary school named after Barack Obama was shut down for rat infestation, mold, and the overall failure of the curriculum. And I think there's a deep story in this. Not going to take much time, but the fact that anything that's built in the name of Obama or represents Obama, it only looks good for a brief moment. I mean, what we thought his changes were going to be on the black community, what we even thought his changes might be in America for the LGBT.
That could be said about everything this dude has ever done. And that's what he's doing. Damn. Break him down, dog.
We've seen the LGBTQ, from what I'm seeing, get more backlash, more hate, and get targeted more thanks to the changes that Obama gave. And the main reason being because they've been infiltrated by some people that are actually targeting children. You see, everything with Obama, it starts off looking good, and it ends in mold, infestation, and failure.
Damn.
You see, that dude is a snake oil salesman. And although Obama
destroyed him, he's already dead. Stop it already.
Obama didn't build his school.
This guy got this hairstyle he's got right here. That's called the Taco Bell cinnamon twist. I figured you guys should know because like a couple of y'all might want this hairstyle. You just walk into any black barber and you say, make my head look like it has Taco Bell cinnamon twists on it. I don't care what color they are at the end. And they will welcome you with open arms. And then they'll twist you up some fucking Taco Bell cinnamon twists on your head.
It says a lot about this nigga's energy. So it doesn't surprise me in the slightest. It doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Anything that Barack Obama touched, it starts off as gold and quickly turns to shit.
Everything woke turns to shit. Okay. All right. Everything woke turns to shit. Who pushed woke like a motherfucker? The Obamas. I love them. Now I have a clip up here that says Black Texas Roadhouse bartender slams the viral racism hoax that's costing her tips. A black bartender at a Texas Roadhouse is calling out the person who started a racism rumor that led black customers to boycott the chain, labeling it stupid and ridiculous. I was unaware of this. Wow, they just basically wrote everything that's in the video as the description for the video. Almost making me not want to watch it, but you know what? We're going to skip reading. Because reading is for nerds.
I'm at work right now, and we are so slow. The video that came out about Texas Roadhouse feeding people food that went viral is really affecting our...
And that background track made it exactly to where I don't want to fucking hear that, so I'm not going to play it. Because you had to take audio that was already pretty damn bad because it was from outside, and there's not really too much you can do about that. And then you had to add bass to it in the background. Unless that was just music that was playing from the establishment. But regardless, that That audio was really bad. And I'm just going to, I can gather it pretty well, you know, because they wrote out everything that happens in the video. And I guess that's why they did it. Is it the rumor? It says the rumor began with a now deleted Facebook post attributed to a user named Nancy Smith in a group called White and Proud. The post claimed a secret 400,000 member group of white servers was contaminating food served to black diners, supposedly as retaliation tied to the Carmelo Anthony case. The unverified claim spread rapidly as people chased clicks, and views without checking whether any of this was true. People associated with White and Proud group later described it as satirical. More importantly, no one produced evidence of a 400,000 member secret server group on Facebook, named any employees involved, identified specific locations, or documented any actual incidents of food tampering. Texas Roadhouse moved quickly, calling the accusations completely unfounded and reiterating that its staff are expected to treat every guest with dignity and care. Like, yeah, you just prepare the food like you do. You're not really trying to aim it at people. The company conducted an internal investigation and brought a third-party cybersecurity firm in to trace the post. The investigation found no evidence that the claims were legitimate or that any Texas Roadhouse employees connected to them. So, somebody started a rumor that people at Texas Roadhouse were being racist by spitting in folks' food because of their skin color, and that went viral, and this chick went viral saying, look, bitch. Actually, I don't know, because the audio was so bad. But, she probably didn't swear a bunch or nothing. I don't know. Hey, look, guys, it's, well, I know it's Batman, absolute Batman, who for some reason is 7 foot tall. And people are making fun of Rob Liefeld today because Rob Liefeld drew that picture of Captain America. See, watch this. Yeah. So Rob Liefeld, famous comic book artist, drew and signed this, but this was drawn for a comic book cover, and it has terrible anatomy, obviously. It's like backwards. Like, somehow he still drew it though. Anyway, Rob Liefeld drew this, and it was pretty bad. That's why it was never like the comic book cover. Right? So this was never actually on a comic. But obviously somebody used Rob Liefeld's style for that to draw this. Because recently Rob Liefeld comic book artist got really pissed off at people a couple of days ago on a live stream, and Rob Liefeld yelled at some fans because he doesn't want to draw Batman. So, like, yeah, I guess somebody drew him in Rob Liefeld style for one comic, which is pretty good. Like, that's pretty good. Like, it looks just like the fucking Captain America. But yeah, Rob Liefeld's also credited with like the creation of Deadpool. Anywho, and yeah, I guess he's got a little some sensitivity, going. Is that Marina Abramovich?
Trump is the best thing happened ever to us, because she believed, not her, but the entire population of this Nordic magician, that he is the magician of the highest order, that he is there in his irrational mind to create confusion in order that the human being can find new order. And it's not so stupid thinking about this in that way. It's completely turning things upside down. Because since Trump is around, things are changing.
What are you fucking talking about, bitch? You fucking wannabe witch, bitch. You fucking come at me with that shit, bro. Your fucking stupid shit ain't gonna work on me, Maria Abramovich. Yeah, fucking do some witchcraft on your boy Clown Boy over here. Clown Boy. Do some shit. I will reflect that shit back on you, you hoe. This bitch is known around the circles. Like, she goes around politicians. She's the one that did what they called spirit cooking in an effort to doom Trump out of his first term. Right? And it obviously didn't work. She's part of that ridiculous Hollywood fucking crew of people that believe that they're actually witches and have powers and shit. Like, they're nothing. But nothing. They're just people that other folks have given power. Quote, power. And yeah, hangs out with rappers and fucking rock artists and shit, and probably does every drug in the book, and just fucking, I don't know, fucking succubuses. Gavin Newsom claims he didn't even know about the 5,000 bottle wine cellar at his $7.5 million home. He didn't know. How was he supposed to know that there was 5,000 bottles of wine in his cellar, in his $7.5 million palatial fucking mayor's mansion or governor's mansion? Governors should not have mansions. Man, ew, what the fuck was that? It's just taking a walk around the neighborhood. Black men will not stop honking and catcalling me. I told one of them to stop, but he replied broken English, don't be leaving the house all sexy then. Oh God. He says, I'm gonna stop at the corner store and grab some maces just in case. And he's got a giant man butt. You guys like it, don't you? Oh no. He's gonna be blamed for what he's wearing. When somebody finally takes his Broughton cherry, you take his blackberry, his black cherry. There's brown cherry they're gonna make his brown eye blue, and then the female cops are gonna make fun of him and say it's because he shouldn't have dressed like that. He was asking for it. I don't know what this is, but it feels like it's gonna be annoying. So you guys can join me in that.
To everyone out there saying that schools are not secretly transitioning kids, let me be really clear. Social transition is transition. Changing the name and pronouns and what bathrooms and overnight rooms that our kids will use is transition. It is a psychosocial medical intervention, and it doesn't belong in schools. Telling kids that they've been born in the wrong body and pushing them down the irreversible and impossible path of changing their sex is child abuse. And keeping that all secret from parents is criminal. It happened to my 12-year-old daughter and thousands of others all over the country. Social transition is transition. It is
when they're transitioning, or by doing what she says is social transition is when by doing that, what she means is at school, teachers and principals and shit will tell the other students to refer to your son as Julie, or whatever name they picked for him to transition to, even though most of the time they're dealing with a problem child. They want to take care of that aspect, so they slap something else on top of them and convince everybody else that this is a trans kid. And I don't know what that is, but it's basically our current administration is attempting to put some kind of stop to it. They ruled that it's illegal now in certain states. I forgot, or a certain state. Shit, is it across the board in America? It's illegal for teachers to try to teach children that they can change genders. I think Florida's the first one. I remember DeSantis's face being part of the first, whatchamacallit. Boo, bloopity-doo. Songs are crazy, man. Did we watch this one? Did we watch this one? I don't think we watched this one. I saw this last night, or possibly this morning, and I didn't bring this up yet.
With this machine, you will finally get to connect with your ancestors.
What tribe are you from?
We are your brothers from America.
Pleasure doing business, sir. With this machine, you will...
Ooh. Ooh. Can't be telling people what really happened now, can we? So those black people traveled back into the past, and then they were sold by the, like, Native Africans as slaves. That's fucked up, man, but it happened. It literally was real. Oh, those two things that I just saw on my Twitter feed were not related, and I didn't think they were. I was going to say, like, look, I'll show you guys real quick what happened. So I was here, and I saw Harry Sisson's name, and then I just, like, scrolled, but I blinked, and I didn't stop scrolling until I was right, like, there. So I thought it was something where Harry Sisson was talking about Nightwave. And I was like, well, how the fuck did that happen? But obviously it's not. Something about Nick Shirley was posted by this jackass Harry Sisson. And that retard finder obviously thinks Harry Sisson's a retard, so it was put on my feed, I guess. Twitter's different. Or whatever. Like, it switched to the following tab on me, which I'm fine with. But, like, my For You tab isn't very much different. God, there she is. There's a fucking killer right there, guys. They should add her to Dead by Daylight, that fucking creepy bitch. Oh, that would be a hell of a thing to try to decide. If you added to Dead by Daylight, do you give her the wheelchair or no? I would say no, because it's a temporary injury. You know. Ooh, guys, especially anyone who's ever played Dead by Daylight. Since she hurt her leg jumping through a window, in Dead by Daylight, you give her the power to get through the windows faster than other killers. And there you go. Friday, me, and Wednesday. Yeah. Gotta get in that Friday. Where's the beef, guys? I think it might be in the fridge. Dun dun dun. In the fridge. Oh my God, what the hell? Bats. Oh, I used to love bats. Well, I still like bats. Bats are cool. It says these three types of bat: nervous dog, Nosferatu, and xenomorph chicken nugget. Those are all wonderful names for each one of these bats. So this is bat. This is nervous dog, obviously. This one's definitely Nosferatu, and of course at the bottom you got Xenomorph Chicken Nugget. That is a perfect fucking name for that little bat. Like, he looks like you could eat him, but like he'd have acid for blood, you know? But if you fry him though, you know, you see what I'm saying? You fry him up good. You don't have to worry about it no more. Well, you might want to just drain the blood. Why are there sexy action figures on my screen? It says Bunny Rapid Action Squad reporting for duty. Oh my Lord. Okay, no guys, stop looking at these. That's why they're coming up in my feed, obviously, because you guys were looking at them. I'm just kidding. It's Hobby Link Japan. It's just a sponsored ad. Right, it should say sponsored somewhere on here. Or I just follow Hobby Link. Yeah, I guess I do. Okay. Hey, therapy or cigarettes? Wow. Did they make this account just to post this one thing? 273,000 followers. Is it just going to be cigarette memes? How fucking weird. How fucking weird. And it's just a 273,000 follower account. And they just post cigarette memes. Okay. How long is this?
Fridge are in one of my parks that I bought so my robots could learn.
Oh, it's live. Hell yeah. Dusty over there making $100 super chat. Fuck yeah, man. Keep it the fuck up. I'm going to be frank with you guys, right? I have not had the energy levels required for me to like stream on my own shit and other people's lately. And I'm sorry, but yeah, I'll get back out there doing that again. Like, I'm not mad at anybody, and I'm not staying off of anybody's stream on purpose or nothing. Like, I don't have any drama with anybody. Everybody's awesome. They're just as awesome as they were a month ago, as they are right now. Like, we're all cool and everything. It's just like, I have not had the extra energy. But trust me, it does take some pep. Sometimes you got to push that shit, and that's tiring on its own. Like, trust me, I get it. That's how I can understand, you know, some shit. Anyways, everybody goes through it. But yeah, tonight has been a good show. It's a good show, and I think we're gonna go ahead and look for one of our homies to fucking raid, because I haven't really been doing that either, and that might come across as I'm mad at somebody, so I don't want that. Uncle Jack's live. He sent me his stream link earlier, I believe. So I'll grab his. Let me look around for a few minutes, guys, and I will let you know before I send you to it. Just stick with me, okay? I'm gonna find something cool for you to watch. Hey, what's that guy? What's that guy talking about? Oh, that's not live currently. Never mind. I was gonna send you guys to Hypnotic, but I don't think he's.
Oh
no,
my!
Wait a minute, hold on, he is live. I wonder if I could send you guys to Hypnotic. Like, that guy is cool. Do you guys want me to send you to him? He's talking about the GTA thing. Or do you guys want me to send you to...
where he's by himself. It's recent, too.
Uncle Jack.
Look it up, Nicole.
Friend of the channel, Uncle Jack. You guys want to go to watch that? Or do you guys want to go watch Hypnotic over here talking about GTA leaks, Fable changes, and... well, yeah, just that. It looks like you guys want to go Hypnotic here, or Mr. Uncle Jack, our homie, the Jack Shack, Uncle Jack, or like I said, Uncle Jack or Hypnotic. Which one would you guys rather me send you to? If you don't know, I'll just send you to a random one. Later, P Fletch. Yeah, stick with me until we send you, and then it'll automatically do it. And it's good for me too. I'm just gonna pick a random one. 1, 2, 3. I'm mixing my mouse up, and I'm trying to keep my face away from it. I can't see what I'm doing. Who is that? Okay, looks like we're raiding Uncle Jack. Yeah, that was the most mess. All I could do was like this, and then I had to like kind of figure out if I was close. There was about a 97% chance I was going to hit Uncle Jack. So, I'm going to set that up. And then when I set that up, I will end our show. And you guys will do a little notification saying that you are being redirected to Uncle Jack. And he's likely talking about something funny. You get your black asses over there. And I will catch you guys on Friday when we try to figure out whether or not it is possible to clean the oceans of all pieces of plastic, and whether or not we even care enough to attempt it. I don't think so. Problem solved. I'll still catch you guys on Friday when I do another stream. So